Yeah, you know how it go. Realize, man.
I keep saying that. Yeah.
Try to tell people that shit, man. Yeah. That's something you really gotta pay attention to, man. Put that in your fucking brain box. Put it in your
lock wisdom. It in there.
Realize.
Who started that shit? Cause that shit was
Jesus, nigga.
Jesus
H fucking Christ, yo. Yeah. Realize, man. You really gotta realize that. If you don't realize that your real eyes are really gonna realize that thing, you gonna realize that shit later. Shout out to Kill.
It's getting you right.
Mm-hmm. We need one of them paper baby straws.
Oh yeah, the ones that get soggy.
Yeah. Oh. You know it is shit hard. I fuck with it. It was natural. Like you about to talk about some gangster shit. Yeah. Let's chop up him. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, mic right here. This shit is official, bro.
It's a full-on production, a ghetto-ass production.
I like this shit a lot.
It's real.
It's the type of shit I be into, bro. It's the only shit I'm gonna sit down and watch, man.
Bro, I'm glad you here.
Hell yeah, I'm glad to be here.
It's been a long time coming.
Bro, how I don't even remember the year that seafood shit came out.
Bro, that was like, it had to be like early 2019.
I don't think that was 2019. I think that was early. No, it might.
It was 2019. I think it was like we've been. I think before then we had been talking about doing that for a minute.
True.
Then we finally, cause he was like bi-coastal or that. He was like East Coast, West Coast. You know, you never knew when that man was gonna pop up.
Yeah, I seen that man like in so many different cities. It's like. It's hard to even pinpoint.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, on the move. He's a globetrotter for real.
Yeah, like I'll be like, yo, you remember that time we was in so and so? No, we was in a whole nother city. Like, we got funny stories. Like,
when you? Well, first of all, before I ask you, when you wanna clap in with me?
Clap in?
Yeah.
All right.
So like after the one.
All right.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. That was hard. That was good. That was good. You feel good on that?
Yeah, I'm very confident.
When'd you meet Liv?
I met Liv, I think 2016. At first, like I didn't know who he was. Like he hit me on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
He was like, I can't remember what he said, but he loved my shit like immediately. Like,
bro,
he was just super embracing.
I feel like everybody did.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, he was super embracing, and I thought it was weird. Yeah. So I didn't like react much to it. Like I just followed him back and kept it quiet.
Yeah.
Then I seen him in New York, and like.
He gave you a big ass hug.
Yeah, bro. Like he's got like the brightest smile. Like as soon as you see Liz,
that
like,
shit the whole
make you happy. Like any issue you had, that shit goes. Like you just clean again.
Once you see them gap teeth, bro, it's that's your worries of yesterday are gone.
Yeah, all is good in the world as long as Liv is smiling, bro.
For real.
If Liv ain't smiling, I got issues. We got problems.
For real.
That's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
Shout out Pink Seafood.
Where?
One of the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I think that I was thinking about it like earlier today. I was like, damn, I think the first time I heard about you was Machine Gun Funk.
Yeah, he said that was his first time.
That was the first time I was like, oh, this shit get busy, bro. You were getting to it on it. I think the video you was like on some couch or something, right?
Definitely was. Yeah, I was at the homie Old Neon's crib. He had the projector on the wall and shit. And he was like, he had the cool shit because like he used to do the visuals at the shows and shit.
Oh, word.
Like he used to do the satellite syndicate shows out through Richmond and shit. So he would have like the VHS like he got the tape like the camcorder or whatever.
Yeah.
He'll have that shit sync to whatever's on the wall. So like whatever he's shooting, you can see the shit on the wall. So like you can see the video of him shooting us, but it's a video of him shooting us behind us. It's like an infinite, like fucking you know what I mean, like a little portal type.
Yeah, like you just screening into screening the picture in the picture.
Yeah, that was his idea. He went crazy on that shit. But the Machine Gun Funk shit was fire. Like, I didn't even realize that shit was gonna go where it went.
Nah, that shit.
That was the first song I did with Bliv.
Really?
Yeah, the very first one.
Damn, it's just like you guys hit it out the park right away. Yeah. How'd you link with Old Bliv? That man's a legend, bro.
Yeah, I love Old Bliv, man. We was at a show that we had to do at the Camel. It was the Satellite Syndicate show.
Really?
Satellite Syndicate, yeah.
Cause y'all, he's from Virginia too, right?
Yeah, Richmond, man, Southside, baby.
Yeah.
It was at a show at the Camel. I knew he was on the bill and shit, and he had followed me on SoundCloud, so I felt comfortable approaching the nigga. Yeah. Like, I don't like to meet niggas on no weird level. I like for motherfuckers to already respect me when they see me, so I don't have to convince them nothing. You know what I mean? I don't like to prove my point.
It's a safer route. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So boom, we see him at the joint, we flick it up, take pictures and shit, and he was doing his beat set, and I was like, yo, this joint crazy. So I ain't know how to say, yo, I want this beat, and I didn't want him to forget that I wanted that specific beat, so I recorded a clip of it, and then I got his number that night, so I sent him the clip of that video, and I was like, yo, I want this joint. So he sent that shit. At that time, I was working at this hospital and shit, so I got it that morning. Worked my shift, got off. I started writing that shit on the highway. Like, that's why on the song I was like. I was like something like writing something 95. Like I was really on the highway writing that fucking verse. And as soon as I got to the crib, I recorded it, sent it to Cameron Butler to mix the shit one time for Cameron Butler. He mixed that shit in probably 30 minutes to an hour. I dropped it that night and fucking boom. A lot of people love me. You know what I mean? That was a moment. Great song, man.
It is. The beat is buttered.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that shit on streaming soon. Cause I never put it on. I haven't put it on anything.
Yeah, that's hard. How is so you guys? That's what started you know Bliv's connection, I guess. Like, I don't know what else to call it. Like, was he a nice guy? Like, were you surprised? I'm like, oh, this nigga is actually.
Yeah, he was mad humble. I expected him to be more of a douchebag because he had such an influence on the culture.
Absolutely.
So you would expect for him to just be mean.
Yeah,
you so many people biting him. You just
exactly.
You know what I mean? You just be cold hearted at some point.
Just snubbing. You know what's crazy is I wonder how it gets to that point, bro.
Bro, I couldn't imagine. I can to a certain degree because I worked beside him for so long. Yeah, but to that degree, I wouldn't know unless I was in his shoes. You know what I mean? Bliv is fucking incredible. He do so many things. He did a lot of things first. A lot of people. He was
nobody was flipping 80s R&B type shit.
Even if they were, they didn't do it like him. Yeah, that was the whole shit. Niggas just was not doing it like Bliv. And it's such a thing now, you know what I mean? It's the simplicity shit. Everything is so simple now. Bliv was doing that shit for so long. For real. It's all good. We gonna make sure he get his just done. Yeah. That's why we doing the shit we doing now. Right.
Yeah, I caught. He came out to LA a couple years ago, and I never seen him do a set before. That shit is spiritual though.
Bro, that shit'll take you away.
For real.
Calgon.
Exactly. What's his alter ego?
Dark Twain.
Dark Twain. Yeah. And then he started doing some shit like that, and I was like, oh, he's on another. He's out of here. You know?
I found out about Dark Twain. I knew about Dark Twain for probably a year prior, but I really experienced Dark Twain when I was on shrooms.
Oh yeah.
That shit changed everything.
How was shrooms? You do them often?
Not as often as I was at that time. I slowed down on all that shit. I just smoked weed.
What made you do that?
Fucking Concept Jackson. Shout out to that nigga. He was kicking it heavy at the time. Just fucking with psychedelics and shit. Yeah. That shit, I used it at that point. like just the experiment, but then it turned into like I wanted to meditate and just figure out music.
Oh, really?
It's like I would listen to beats and shit and just figure out different pockets of different ways I could approach things, like from a higher standpoint, you feel me?
And that worked out for you?
Hell yeah. Like it advanced my shit. It's like, and to a certain degree, you know what I mean? And it helped me see things that like, you know what I mean? It helped me see the bigger picture. Yeah. Like it was a good experience, something I needed to do for real. Yeah. I don't necessarily like encourage people to do drugs, but if you do some dumb shit and you in that moment where you trying to like just experiment, psychedelics are fire.
It's like it's also like, I mean, if you approach it with that kind of intent, it can be like therapeutic, you know what I mean? Like I've been thinking about like seeing what's up with shrooms just because it kind of has you look inward in a way, you know what I mean? I've never done them, but like that's what I hear.
Well, it's spiritual.
Yeah,
it's spiritual. Like if you get that shit lined up on the perfect day, get you a good playlist that's gonna last at least like 8 hours. Ooh. If you about that type shit, I don't do that shit because I don't be paying attention to the music enough.
Really? If you when you zooted off the shrooms or what?
Yeah, like if you off the shrooms, bro, you get some kind of like structure to your day. Like you just make sure you got some calm shit going on and you ain't got no responsibilities.
Would you go outside?
Yeah, sometimes like for a little bit, but you gotta avoid like changing your rooms and shit, because every time you change the room, it's gonna fuck you up a little bit more.
For real? Like, what do you mean by change the room?
Just changing settings in general.
Oh, okay.
Move on shrooms or acid. Like you could do it, but
I don't know if I would try acid. I don't know. I might be like, I might be that guy that's just like, I only want shit from the earth. You know what I mean? Like, But how was acid? Like, was it different from?
I don't know, like acid is way different, but it's similar in a lot of different ways. Like I just think that if I had to choose, I would go with shrooms because it doesn't last as long as acid. Like, it's like 12 hours and shit. And like,
acid is?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you do enough of that shit, if you do enough of that shit, you'll be like, it's gonna burn you out. You're not gonna be able to do much. You just gotta sit down and deal with that shit. And it's cool, but like, I don't be on that type time. Like the shrooms and shit, it's a little easy for me to operate, and you know what I mean. I can close my eyes, get my little good visuals on. Let me meditate a little bit. I can do that on acid too, but like the shrooms is just a little more cleaner. It's a little more enjoyable. You know what I mean, they taste horrible, but it's a wave.
You ever throw up from them? I heard people be throwing up.
I haven't. Not off that. I don't think I was threw up off acid. I don't think so.
Not sure. I mean, wait, is acid like just a little like Listerine strip joint?
Yeah, kind of. It's thicker than that. Like you can get like gel joints. It's usually like little, like it's almost like a piece of paper, almost. Like, harder than a piece of paper.
Yeah. So you stopped though?
I didn't necessarily stop. I just don't do it as often. Right. It's like I'll do it when it's necessary, but I'm not just like actively just doing that shit every day because I'm bored. You know what I mean? I be having shit going on.
Yeah, you got too much to do.
I can smoke all day long and operate, but if I'm doing that, I need to be at the crib.
How, man? I don't know how niggas can do that, bro. What? I don't know how niggas can just like smoke all day. Like I can't. Not even to like downplay it at all. I just know for me, I'm stuck the whole day. Like I'm just like fuck. Yo.
You gotta smoke through that. Phase.
You gotta power through it.
Yeah, it's that's the thing with smoking. Like a lot of people that don't get past that first phase of getting too high. Yeah, you'll never get used to that feeling.
You're still functional.
Yeah, like you'll be functional once you get past that shit. You gotta keep smoking. Yeah, it's like I mean, like Finding Nemo. You gotta keep swimming. You gotta keep smoking. And once you pass that threshold, you fucking got it. You'll be able to operate. Yeah. And then at that point you might be too dependent on it, so it might piss you off. But at the same time, you ain't going to sleep off every joint you roll. Yeah, that's childish.
Just falling asleep.
You wasting your money.
Yeah. Like, you gotta be up and about putting that weed to use.
Right, you just bought a bag of naps. Like, what the fuck are you doing with that? Not getting creative at all.
You blew all your bread. You know what's funny? Like at this, like I feel embarrassed at my age now. Like even if I was to go buy some weed and shit, I can for sure get played. Cause I don't even know what that shit. Like I be seeing a memes on like, you know, like with the preppy white kid, like talking about
charge niggas $50 not even $50, like charge niggas $80.
Yeah, I'm for sure that nigga too. Like I'd be like, all right, well,
damn, bro, you got enough friends that know what's up with that shit. Like I would go through that shit with you and show you how it goes. Like I wouldn't let you go through that. Not by yourself. You got too many friends.
Well, thank you, bro.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
We got you. Like you smoke way too much weed to let you get through it. I refuse to let that happen. What? Like you gotta take a picture of that shit. Like
before I got a FaceTime with you.
Yeah, exactly that. And I want to look at the dude in the eyes to make sure he's not trying to do anything strange. For real. That. We need to clean this pack for here. You know what I mean?
What was the first time how was the first time you smoked, like?
Oh my God.
What was that experience like?
Great fucking question. Nobody asks those questions anymore. I was 11 and I was in the backyard.
You was 11?
Yeah, I was
you was not even a preteen. You was
I was wilding. Cause like this was a situation. Like my mom was like young and kind of irresponsible when she like got her shit like popping. Yeah. So by the time I came around and me and my sister was like,
when you say 10, got her 13, shit popping, you mean she started getting busy?
I mean just being grown and doing shit that she ain't had no business doing. You know? like God bless her dead. My mom was a wonderful person.
Is she not with it? She transitioned?
She's
God bless her death for
sure. Yeah, off top. But like she had some shit with her. Like that was my nigga though. It was kind of wild. But boom, my sister like a year and a half older than me. Mm-hmm. She got to the point with my sister where she was letting her smoke as long as she was in the house and shit.
Oh, so she was like supervised smoking.
Yeah. So I'm like, shit, I want to smoke too. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not about to sneak no more. Like, so she let niggas smoke and shit. Like we was staying in these apartments at the time. We was in the back of the apartments for like 6 other people. Everybody had weed, so we just like they rolled up and shit. I'm just sitting there. These niggas blew me shotguns and shit. Got like 2 shotguns my first time smoking. Oh my God, nigga, I was high as a bitch that day. That day was the first time I smoked weed. That was the first time I drank Arizona. And that was the first time I smoked
the 99-cent can?
Yes, sir. And that was the first time I smoked the Black and Mild. And I was on Black and Mild for like 6-7 years after that. Like, nah, actually more than yet. Like, I stopped smoking Black and Milds at 22. I started at 11.
Damn, you did a whole decade.
Yeah, I did a bid on that shit.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Yeah. I don't fuck with it no more. I'm 25.
You sound like the actual, like the real life kids. You ever seen it?
Hell yeah. Larry Clark, one of my favorite directors. Yeah, he's
a weirdo for sure.
A great vision, like,
for real. Have you seen like Ken Park?
Yeah, I saw
that shit was twisted, bro.
Ken Park was it was like kids, but just more demented.
Like, it was like
not like kids at all.
It was like suburban kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dude was fucking homegirl moms and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking with the daughter at the same time.
That I don't know. It might be toxic, but like
that shit was toxic. Toxic, nigga. Oh my God.
Like imagine being able to tell your friends though, like at that age, like
oh yeah, I would have been on it. At the lunch table, yo, like, I fuck shorty.
Watch when she pick her up. See what happens.
Watch how she look at me.
Yeah. But now we grown adults and know that's not a good one.
Park was nuts, dog. The first scene of that shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, they got like that still looks crazy. Like of the kid like at the skate park.
Yeah, y'all seen that shit?
Yeah.
What's up?
You saw Ken Park?
We got.
I seen kids though.
Damn.
You got peep Ken Park.
Damn. Yeah, Ken Park is the same.
C-H-E-M Park?
Nah, K-E-N Park.
K-E-N Park?
Yeah. Insane fucking movie.
I heard Skate Park. I'll check it out.
Skate Park, this you way off, motherfucker. That was Foisey.
That's Foisey. And we got Gray Matter here. He's probably
I feel like he's napping, man.
I think he's snoozing.
I feel like he's napping.
He's here? Oh, I heard
in attendance. You can see his elbow.
Yeah.
He's here. Well, tequila is next level. I definitely feel the upness. It's like waking me up.
The tequila?
Yeah, bro. Man, get some tequila, bro. I might do something.
It might energize you.
Might just do it.
Might change your life.
Right now.
Nah, bro, you're not cozy enough. Trust me. You know how you know, like, when you be super cozy, you just start rubbing around your nipples and shit. Like, you ain't even trying to do that. You just chilling.
You got wood hair on your nipple, one in your pants, like just for warmth.
You know what I mean?
Hey, sometimes niggas can't even fall asleep to that posture happening. You know what I mean? Like,
shit.
You gotta hit that one. You gotta hit that stance. Just hit that full nap stride, bro.
Like the full Nelson swag. You know what I mean?
Get real cozy, bro.
Cozy boys.
Do you sleep on planes?
Bro, the first couple times I did, but this last time recently, yesterday,
Yeah.
was not happening. I probably got 45 minutes of sleep, then I started playing the Switch, and then I got bored and tried to close my eyes again. This fucking Asian dude just kept fake losing shit. I kept feeling this nigga rustling beside me and shit. He was like, man.
That man was busy.
I was uncomfortable the whole shit. And then the fucking, I'm right beside the wing. I never picked that seat again. That was
You was on the window?
I was on the window, but I could see the wing, and that shit was fucking with me because it kept moving.
Yo, that shit was fucking with me.
It was doing a lot of extra shit.
You guys were next to each other or what?
Nah, he was like 3 rows behind me.
But you had the wing. Oh, you can see the wing too?
Yeah, that shit was not lit at all.
Yeah, it kept like moving up and down, like shaking and shit. I said, break that.
I don't know, like on planes, I don't know how everybody's this calm, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I got calm because I'm not trying to like stress myself out.
Yeah,
but every time I looked out the window, I got shook a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it's dark, so I'm like, damn, I can't even see what the fuck, wherever we at.
Yeah.
Like, it was like you see lights and shit, like you see civilization, and then it's a big
Just
fucking space
vast,
of blank, and I'm like,
just
what is
vast
that shit?
nothingness.
Is it water? Is it sand?
Yeah.
You can't see this shit. It's
Like
just
if we
dark.
if it goes bad, we're like, what kind of terrain are we crashing on?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I gotta be prepared to swim or
man, bro.
you know.
Like my imagination's so fucked up. Like especially after the recent situations that happened in the streets.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it because it's gonna make me sad again. But just being in the air makes me very fucking nervous. Like
I'm just saying, like I don't know how we got to this point where it's not. By the way, was there a whole bunch of people with masks on?
Nah, not at all.
For real?
I didn't see anybody with a mask on. It was all in that bitch. We was in that bitch raw dog on the plane.
Yeah.
We was in that bitch naked.
No.
Naked.
Willie out.
Naked, bro. Cocking out, rocking out, all that shit. Wide open. Nobody gave a fuck on that plane.
Nobody gave a fuck, bro.
I seen it.
You was rocking out with your cocks out, doing the helicopter.
Big tweet.
Yeah.
On some shit. You should have seen them.
Damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you was feeling Asian man's his warmth then, huh?
Nah, I had one seat between us.
Oh, okay. It was
one seat, and like for whatever reason, like he just kept losing shit. Like first he lost something, so like he reaching in the seat and shit. Like I'm cold, so I got the jacket over. Me. I'm trying to get comfortable. You know what I mean? I can't even get settled for real. I feel this nigga reaching on the seat, pull the jacket a little bit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing?
No jacket?
Like just a little bit. I'm like, one, I'm like,
relax, yo.
Two, I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to go to sleep. I can't even get my shit together. You know what I mean? Then after that happens, like an hour go by, his wife or something. She looking for her phone now. I'm like, you ain't even in this row. How your phone over here?
They like really antsy.
Bro, that shit was very irritating. One time for the Asian folks, but they was wild.
Yeah.
On some shit. I just wanted to sleep, bro. But I don't know if I can sleep on planes. Maybe because I was kind of sober. I was very sober.
Yeah.
Very sober.
Why were you sober?
Because we didn't make time to do anything. We flew from DC. Like we got on the bus from Richmond.
Yeah.
We smoked before that. By the time we got off the bus, niggas was sober. We couldn't find no gas. Yeah. Like immediately. Like nobody was trying to cop.
Why is that like a mission all the time? Like you always every time. Like I be seeing the tweets. I'm like, damn, these niggas need need somebody to come through for
the only reason we didn't bring Bud is because like niggas wasn't thinking about how long it's gonna take us to get from there to the airport. There was no point in bringing weed and trying to get on a plane from DC.
And you like, does that make you nervous? Like getting on a plane with weed? Like, did they still have regulations like that?
From LAX, we don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
We live from LAX. Anything else, I haven't tried. Like, I only got on a plane to come to LA. Like, I never been on a plane to go anywhere before.
Damn.
First time I got on a plane was 2018.
For real?
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I'm
Where's the furthest you been?
This nigga.
Right here?
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, real shit. That's the farthest.
Where you trying to go? I think that's gonna change, like, in the near future.
I wanna go to London.
Oh yeah?
I wanna go to fucking Amsterdam, like Japan and shit. After the coronavirus shit.
They gotta figure that shit out.
But once that shit done, I'll go over there. But right now, Japan is canceled. I'm good over there. But yeah, I want to see all that shit. I just want to get the fuck out of Richmond and not have to be there. Yeah. Like, that's been my mission this whole year, was like have a reason to not be in Richmond all the time. I love my city, but I've been there my whole life. I got shit to do, bro. I got life to live.
Yeah. So you grew up there, like you were born and raised one?
Yeah, since fucking forever.
Yeah.
Still there.
How was that? Like, what was Richmond looking like when you was growing up?
It was real dark. Richmond was dark as shit. Like, I can't remember the year, but we were the murder capital at one point. So like, it wasn't really like sweet and artsy and a bunch of murals and shit. It was just kind of like just gritty. You know what I mean? And the music was ass. So it wasn't really.
Yeah, what was happening? Music wise?
Shit, like for a long time, like.
Is Clips around from the same area or no?
Kind of, but not really. It's like Richmond is so like not attached to anything. Damn. That the only stars that we have like are such like elusive fucking people. Like we got D'Angelo. Like D'Angelo's great, but like you can't capture that motherfucker. You don't know where he at right now.
Yeah. He's probably playing in church.
Exactly. You have no idea what D'Angelo is. Yeah. Like it would be great to be able to say, yeah, that's D'Angelo crib. Right?
It's almost like he didn't come from anywhere.
Exactly. He's like a fucking alien. Yeah. But that's what happens when you're a great artist. Like they just don't even attach you to where you're from anymore. They just, that's fucking D'Angelo. Yeah, it's like Prince. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like you got him, fucking Nicholas F.
Nicholas F.
Skills. Shit. Who else? We got Lonnie Liston Smith.
Oh shit. He's about to play in Harlem Park, I think, this coming Sunday.
That's hard. He got some shit. Yeah. I really don't remember too many more successful people like of that stature on some music shit.
Yeah. So you didn't have too many like. That's where it's at right there. That's where I'm trying to.
Nah, bro. Like,
did you always think you wanted to do some music shit? Like even at that age, like growing up?
Since I was 9.
For real?
Yeah.
Why at 9? What happened at 9? Where you?
I wrote my first rap when I was trying to impress my brother.
Oh yeah.
I was like him and his friend, like they was rapping and shit already. Like they were going to the studio, and I was trying to convince him that he should let me go to the studio with them.
Yeah.
So I wrote the rap and shit, but they still didn't let me go to the studio.
They said your shit was weak.
They didn't say it was weak. They was like, yeah, you on your way. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure it was like
they gave you encouragement.
It was a soft curve. I'm sure because it wasn't good. Yeah. I don't remember any of the words, but it was really bad. I'm sure. But
who were you trying to rap like at that time? Like, were you trying? Did you remember if you had anybody in mind?
I'm gonna say probably Jay or 50, because at that time I was listening to a lot of 50 Cent, like, because I was listening to the mixtapes and shit, like right before his album came out, like the Get Rich or Die Trying shit.
Bro, how'd you get your hands on that?
I had a CD, man.
For real?
Yeah, we ain't had no computers. Like I didn't have the computer until 8th grade. And prior to that, I would have a CD man. Like, he had all the bootlegs, and he would have shit early sometimes. Like I would get shit from him. Yeah. And after that, like Blue Over and shit, I would get CDs from the barbershop. Yeah, like,
barbershop used to be the haven.
That's how I kept like carrying with my music and shit. Every time I got a haircut, I would go get some music. Yeah. Like, that shit was ass. Like, and I would go to school and niggas would be like, "Yo, you got the new Lil Wayne shit?" Yeah. I'm like, damn, I gotta fucking pay $10 for that shit because it's a double disc. I got get 2 lunches
right there, man. Right, like relax, build up.
I was on some old nigga shit.
Yeah,
for a long time.
Yeah. So your brother curved you like softly.
I feel like he did, bro, because he encouraged me to do it again, but I let it
keep
at
it.
I started rapping probably like the 4th verse I wrote, because I was expecting for him to take me to the studio. He didn't, so I think I just said fuck it after that. And then I started doing it again, like just on and off type shit, just writing shit down and like recording it on my little this little laptop thing I had. Like,
were you showing anybody, or was you?
Hell no.
No, this was just for you.
Yeah, this is on the low.
Yeah.
And then
what were you talking about, little tracks?
I really don't remember, my nigga.
Damn.
Like anything before I met Henny Low is a blur.
Yeah. You were just rapping for the sport.
Yeah, I was just rapping and saying
get your chops up.
I was just doing shit. But I met Henny Low in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And he was already like full-fledged, like trying to rap nigga,
like, just bar you to death.
Yeah, he decided he wanted to be a rapper like years prior to that situation. So I was like, I seen that he was
so early. Like,
I mean, shit, bro. What else you want to do?
Yeah.
You like at
you was
that point,
balling or you was rapping.
Exactly. I was just about to say that you doing some football, basketball shit. Or you rapping, or you just being bad for no reason. And
you just call
it was always niggas like that, just doing shit just because they was just bored or something. But we decided we wanted to rap. Like he was passing out fucking CDs in school and shit.
He was like, you like hip hop, nigga?
I wasn't G enough for that shit, bro. I was not G enough.
Are you now? Like, are you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not G enough to pass out CDs. Cause I'd rather charge for them. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather get some bread for that shit. But even back then, I wouldn't do that because I felt like it was kind of like demanding, like you begging for that, like not to put niggas down for that, but like. People back then they would shit on your CDs. They would throw them shits out the window.
Frisbee ass shit.
Like I would hate to be that guy.
Yeah.
Like so
you gotta be built for. You gotta be different. You gotta be built for that.
Yeah, to stand outside the fucking corner store and give your shit out like for $2.
You gotta be able to handle rejection well.
Yeah, I'm bad at that shit. That's why I didn't do that kind of shit. That's why I went through the internet. Like, and it seemed dumb at the time. Yeah. But I capitalized off that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like my way of doing that shit. It just had to be comfortable for me. I didn't want to go out of my comfort zone to do anything to please nobody. I was like, fuck this. It gotta work for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? That shit worked out in my favor.
Yeah, the internet is great for that because it's like you know, the rejection isn't so loud. It doesn't hurt as much. You know what I mean? Like it's just like niggas didn't really listen to this. You know what I mean?
It gives you opportunity to just toss it out, and you can turn the phone off and not see what niggas think.
Yeah, you can always You can always log off and just be like, all right. Well, even though it's pretty addicting, it's hard to log off, but like just naturally, I think people like kind of don't go to where they're not wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Like in my city, like as far as the music climate before things got really lit, it was like a real kiss ass kind of thing. Like you had to know people, and you already had to like have an accord with them to even get on those shows and shit. You know what I mean? So a lot of those opportunities we missed out on, like just because we weren't willing to just fucking, you know what I mean, do all this extra shit. So, you know what I mean? Doing it from the internet was just more organic. Like, and it was like. Versus capitalizing, like not capitalizing, but cultivating like ears in our city. You were able to get people from different countries and different cities.
Yeah,
and shit.
That's true.
It ended up being like Richmond would be like number 15 or 20 or something on the list, and LA would be number 1. So I'm like, damn,
your reach is.
Maybe I should fucking, you know what I mean? Like keep doing this shit.
Right.
The hometown always gonna root for you last. Like they just expect for you to do a certain thing, or they feel like they know you too much.
They knew you because it goes back to like your brother when they knew you at what 9. Yeah, it was like, oh, this nigga, come on.
Exactly, yo.
And now he wants to start talking that big shit. But yeah, I mean, like at what point where you was like, all right, I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? Like what do you remember? Like the verse you wrote where niggas was like, all right, yeah, this is it right here. Let me take this. I got something right here.
I feel like it was This the gritty shit you've been waiting for. Fiend still at my back door. The intro to Chapel Drive. That was like a moment for it, nigga.
That was it?
Yeah, cause that was right after I recorded that shit the day after I finished recording the Grand Scheme.
Oh really? Grand Scheme is a classic.
And then thank you for that.
Yeah.
I had that shit in the tuck right before I moved out of my pop's crib. He had got locked up and shit.
Right.
And we was moving into the Chapel Drive house. Yeah, that was like, I felt like that was a moment, like for me on some rap shit. Yeah, cause I felt free. Oh really? It was like the most fucked up time of my life, but I felt the most confident. Yeah. You know what I mean? I felt like that was God testing me though. Yeah. Like that whole time, it was just like shit got more fucked up, but then like the music shit got lit.
You just tapped into the music and
I started sacrificing.
Word.
Like I started taking a bunch of L's, but that shit started coming back full circle.
Yeah, and then some or not?
And then some. Like it's still unfolding to this day. Right. Like shit still happening.
I mean, just the fact that you here, bro, is I mean, saying that you hadn't left Richmond, you know what I mean? Like, to this point, it's crazy.
Well, I just started traveling like 2016.
I know that's nuts, bro. Yeah. That's nuts. Do you feel that? Though? Like, are you do you like sit in that moment sometimes and just kind of like ponder like how shit is for you right now?
Honestly, I don't even give myself enough time to do that shit no more.
It's hard. It's hard to sometimes.
It's like I'm usually trying to like think about the next move more so than to think about what's happening. Cause as soon as I get wrapped up in what's happening, I feel like something might stop. And I don't want to like get caught in that. You feel me? Yeah. Cause like shit is like, it's always something happening that I'm super proud about, but I'm getting used to not talking about it. Yeah. And not thinking about it at all.
You just keep it moving.
Just stacking the shit up versus marveling over it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's healthy to like to sit back and ponder on like your accomplishments and shit. But it's also like, it's a waste of time. Mm-hmm. It's like we can drink champagne about this shit in the next 5 years and still be celebrating about the same shit and more. Like shit gonna happen all the time because we tapped in. We supposed to do shit like this.
Do you know what like you're working towards?
I'm working towards just fucking being able to maintain life and fucking like improve others' lives as well. Yeah. Like amongst that shit, just like be good and fucking maintain and hold my niggas down and like just like at this point I'm just trying to make sure like I can open the door for the niggas behind me. Right. Like that's like literally the award within all this shit. Being able to push the button on some shit that I believe in. Yeah. Like I just want that power to be able to introduce some shit to people and they give a fuck about it. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah, it's actually really powerful being able to like do something. Just seeing it visually for like the generation coming up after you, I think will forever like downplay that shit. I think it really like for me like it really that shit really came like into fruition when like Nipsey died. Like I was like like a lot of shit that he did was tangible for niggas, you know what I mean? Like it was just like to see shit like that actually happen makes it like, believe it or not, like easier for the next people to like actually do that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I think like you ever try breakdancing?
I probably did as a kid, but I ain't never tried to seriously breakdance though.
But like there's like just like the evolution of like breakdancing, like say shit like in the 80s it was like doing basic shit compared to like shit that they doing now and shit, you know what I mean? Like because at that point in the 80s they ain't even seen like niggas do certain things.
That's a fact. It was still brand new at the time.
Yeah, like you didn't know you could do a full on like backflip and shit until like somebody did it, and he's like, oh, okay, I can probably do that shit too.
Niggas couldn't imagine spinning on their head for 10 seconds straight.
Nah, that shit looked like it hurt. Honestly,
it really do. But that's why they was on the cardboard. They trying to protect them
with the hats.
Yeah,
they always had a hat.
The hats had to be extra leverage for real. Like I'm pretty sure them shits help.
Yeah,
that's some funny shit though. I couldn't do that shit, bro. Like,
it's a lot.
I stopped at the Soulja Boy.
Oh, you still remember the full routine?
Hell yeah, I was fully absorbed. I was a kid at that time. Like, 2007, like I just started smoking weed. I was 11, 12 years old. You know what I mean? It was a good time. Like
it was a good time.
You know what I mean? Shootout. Hey. Soulja Boy was the shit at that time. Anybody that don't admit that shit is a sucker. Yeah. Like if you was young at that time, you was fucking with Soulja Boy, and to some degree. You know what I mean? Like
no, it
was shit was fucking. You know what I mean?
No, everybody had a dance. Like you was a weirdo if you didn't have the dance stuff.
Facts, nigga, he's cranking that yank.
Come on, man.
All that dumb shit.
And he had some follow of his too. You was like, oh, come on, kiss me through the phone.
Nah, I was done before then. Like
you was off about it.
It ain't take me long.
Come on, man.
I really like that shit. By the time the second album came out, I was like, on like Wu-Tang, like way heavy. So it was like, fuck that shit at that point. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang and Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that. That shit wasn't gutter enough for me at that time.
Damn.
I grew out of that shit quick, man. Like, but that's why I said.
So
like,
you didn't have nobody to kiss through the phone, like you said, bro.
I mean, nah, not at that time. Probably not at that time. Cause I was still trying to Mac, but I won't like actively Macking.
You was on
I was on my low key shit, cause I was trying to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was trying to figure out the music shit. Like, but I was just shy though. Like I'm still very shy.
Really?
I know how to work through that shit. You might not never notice that shit.
Yeah.
I'm the shyest nigga in the world probably though.
Have you always been shy?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's low. I be low key. I miss out on certain opportunities because I'm shy. And I don't even give a fuck. It's like fuck it, you can have that shit. When you meant to be or to happen.
When you start like getting hits and like, oh shit, I'm shy. I gotta like figure out how to like still maneuver with this.
Man.
Like when you start getting good at like getting shit done.
I remember just fucking. It was like when I first started doing house shows in Richmond and shit.
Yeah.
It's like those are like some super intimate moments. Like those shits, they be hot.
Yeah.
Everybody smoking.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean?
You smelling niggas' breath. You looking at them in their eyes.
Yeah. They can barely see you.
They can touch you.
Like, you know what I mean? You right there. It's like them shits was like the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Almost like I credit that to like my performance skills now.
Yeah.
Like I was performing prior to that, but that shit unlocked a whole nother situation within myself, yo.
Yeah.
Like I just started just doing shit a little more like accurately. Like just learning how to control crowds, like just the rawest of crowds.
And your breath too, like I mean, cause you gotta
yell over them motherfuckers, like that's why, like you know what I mean. You gotta cut through that shit.
Yeah, voice control is important, especially for you in your flow.
Yeah.
Like you be having your shit doesn't stop in a way.
It's like my raps would be like exercises. Like once I memorize them and shit, and I get the breaths right.
Yeah.
It's like this is literally like fucking running on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Every time. I feel like this just make my core strong even when I don't work out.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah. So where are we at in your life now? You're talking about you meet Henny Low.
Yeah, this was 2008. This was like on some personal shit. This was like a real fucked up period because I was living with my pops.
Yeah.
And my mom's like wasn't stable at the time.
Yeah.
Like she had just got a new crib.
Yeah.
And like my pops was like always on like this wild nigga time. Like he was on other shit. I can't even really like speak on it.
I don't.
Like the shit is loud. This mad shit happening. Like he wasn't around as much as I needed him to be.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
so you had to figure it out on your own.
I was conflicted as a youngin' because I moved in with him like with the intention of getting closer to my father.
Yeah.
So like before that, I was living with my moms and shit, and she was like always going through some domestic violence type shit with her boyfriend and type shit. Like my mom's was on drugs and shit. So she would have these random moments where she'll just like flip. Yeah. Like just randomly. Like anytime she drink alcohol, she'll just lose her fucking mind and shit. So like she did so much to the point where like we was on Section 8 at the time. So like I think with the Section 8 shit, you get enough like calls to the house and shit. Yeah. You gotta go. You get evicted like immediately type shit. I wanna say it's like maybe 3 times that shit happened, you get evicted. That shit went down. My brother was like, yo, go to your fucking pop's crib. Yeah. So I wouldn't go because I'm a fucking mama's boy. Yeah, you could. Like I love my mom so much. I was like, nah, I ain't trying to go. Like I let that shit run on to like as far as it could, like to the point where I had to get the fuck out of there.
That's tough, yo.
Yeah, so I make transition thinking about the fucking bond with pops. Yeah. This ain't happening.
You think it's a safe haven.
Yeah.
And you get there and it's just like
more disappointed than I was. Damn. So she get a crib with a new dude that she fucking with. I find like, I'm like, bet I go over there for the weekend and shit. My sister was there with us and shit, so I felt like felt like a family again. Like I'm alone at my pop's crib all the time. Like fuck, I want to be with my family.
How old are you at this point?
At this time, I'm probably 12, 13. Yeah. I want to say 12 though. 11, between 11 and 13. Yeah. But I'm gonna shoot 13, 12, 13, some shit like that. Whatever.
So you like 8th grade?
Yeah. This is like right before I meet him. Yeah. Like so. I'm transitioning from one school to another school. This is the school I meet Henny at. This is Lucille Brown in Richmond. Boom. I first meet this nigga. I thought he was a weirdo. Like I genuinely did not like the nigga. Like,
what do you do?
I just saw him talking. Like is there certain people you see?
You just like
he was like, look at this dumb ass. Like you just look stupid. Like this is like I just came up with.
Were you talking out the side of his mouth or something? Like what was going on?
He was talking about somebody else. It was like he was talking to a group of niggas about a situation, and I was like, look at this loudmouth ass nigga. Like I'm up here. Like,
it's never a good look when you meet somebody for the first time. They just talking head on someone else.
Yeah, this shit was just funny. Like I'm sure it wasn't like it was like something that happened within like that group of people. So like I'm out of the loop completely. I don't know anybody. Yeah. Like we was in like the gym and shit, sitting on the bleachers. I'm probably like 4 or 5 rows up. Like they all like down there doing their thing. I'm just watching everybody judging niggas and shit, being observant. I'm like, look at this nigga. He a loudmouth, blase blah nigga. He had on Jordans and polo and shit. Yeah. Like look at this nigga. You know what I mean? Like I'm just on my heat and shit.
I feel like you not the type of nigga to like get in a roast battle with. Like niggas a torch.
I have moments, but like sometimes I be too high to even think about the jokes. Niggas that catch me slipping.
That might
depending on the day.
You got toast it.
The one that get me every time is Unlucky Bastards. That motherfucker get me every time. He's crazy. Don't get in a roast battle with Unlucky Bastards. Don't even freestyle against him. He's not even a rapper. That nigga, for real, do not go there with that man. I don't fuck with him in that category. Leave him alone. He's the type of nigga to take your joke and flip it on you to the point you can't think of nothing else.
Like you can't even joke on yourself because his jokes you better on you.
He even took your joke and made it too funny. Like, now it ain't even funny for you no more. You chop your shit. But yeah, at that time, like I was just being mad judgmental. Just looking at this nigga as if he was a cornball, like without knowing who he was and shit. And he was cool with like niggas that I thought was corny. And like, you know what I mean? Regardless, like he got hurt this one time. Like he broke his hip or some dumb shit. Like he was playing basketball.
How? How you break your hip at 13?
Yeah, that's so wild.
That's really crazy.
Don't remember what happened.
That's like life alert shit. You know? Like you need a button to press when that happens.
Yo, yeah, some life caught him slipping, nigga. So he came back to school with the joint, and like prior to that, I heard about him like getting hurt and shit. I'm like, damn, I want to hit the nigga eye. Like, so immediately my hater lens was gone. I'm like, I want to make sure the nigga good. Sure. I see him in school and shit. This nigga got scratches and shit. I was like, yo, bro, just want to make sure he was good, bro. Seeing what happened, blah blah boom. Ever since then, we was mad cool. Like he would use my PSP, and I would use his iPod and just like listen to mad music. Yeah, he had all the old old nigga shit.
How many gigs? He had 2 gigs on that joint?
He had like 60 and 64.
He had the fat joint, the thick one,
the classic, nigga.
With the videos?
Yeah, with the videos. He had all the boondocks on that bitch. He had all the
remember when niggas used to look at that little 2-inch screen, nigga?
Yeah, I could never do it now.
I could not do it, bro. My cell phone is bigger than that joint.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he would use my PSP. I would use his iPod. And we just got mad cool from that shit. Just like off of music taste and shit.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like I met most of my friends just because
just on some
certain music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's important. Yeah. Like I don't think I remember everyone that's put me on to shit.
Yeah. That's a serious thing. That's why I fuck with music. It's almost like a religion. Yeah. It's like that shit is its own thing.
For real. But it's crazy how compassion can go a long way for you. Cause like you wasn't even fucking with him until you was like, let me just show him some empathy. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I felt bad. Cause I'm like,
well, I mean, you think about it, like it sounded like, well, definitely things weren't going great at home for you, whichever house you was going at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, see another person having a hard time, and your heart's already kind of open for that shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, and to go back to what the real life shit was going on.
Yeah.
So like after that weekend I stayed at my mom's crib and shit, like I was fully convinced that I wanted to move in and shit.
Yeah.
So like I started like a fucking wild conundrum at my pop's crib.
Oh, you just causing a ruckus?
Yeah, like I just started fucking flipping out and shit. Like, cause I knew what I wanted to do. It was like, I just started to feel fucking confined. Cause like my room was mad small. It was like I was in a box. Like I hated that shit. It just felt
in jail.
Weird. Yeah, it's like I'm not talking to nobody. Like I was used to having my sister with me all the time. It's like I'm just in that bitch dolos. It's like I wasn't used to that shit yet, so I was just flipping out. So I ended up moving in with my mom's and then fucking everything was peace, and then they started getting weird on me too.
Damn.
It's like that shit got bad. I ended up like running away from the crib like 2-3 times. Like they called police on me and shit. And it got to a point where I was like, fuck it, like I'm getting in way more trouble over here than I need to be getting in. But like at that time,
at your mom's,
at that time I was in the school zone to go, like the school zone to go with Henny and shit. Like at that time I was comfortable in that school. Like the more shit was going on, like outside, shit was fun in school.
Yeah, like you was getaway. You was looking forward to school because
exactly, bro. School was my getaway. Like that was the only way I had fun at that time. Like the crib was fucking ass. Like they treated me like shit in the house.
Like you was staying hanging back at school
Nah, I ain't never stay late.
No.
I was staying outside, do dumb shit before I stay at school longer, nigga. Fuck that.
You didn't like it that much?
Hell no. But it was just fun at the time when everybody was there and shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit was peace. But then like after 8th grade and shit, like I ended up moving back with my pops and shit because shit got too fucked up in my mom's crib and fucking I started.
Was it dangerous for you?
It was dangerous for me because I couldn't catch a break in there. Like everything I did was wrong. Like
damn,
they was nitpicking. Like they just kept nitpicking at everyone.
And your sister was there too?
Yeah, she ended up getting on their side with this shit. So I'm like, fuck, I'm out. Like I might as well just go back to where I was at. It's like I gotta just eat this solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Like once I got used to the solitary confinement, it was like I started appreciating it more, and then I really got into the music shit way more. You know what I mean?
You can hear yourself think a little bit.
Yeah, like I grew to fall in love with it to the point where I hated to be around people at one point.
I feel you.
It was like I didn't even want to fucking give people my energy. Just like bottle it up, use it for a song.
So your dad was kind of like leaving you alone at that point? Like he was just like letting you do your shit? Or
my pops was always like that. He's still like that to this day.
Right.
Like, he'll get on my nerves about like this random shit. Like, you know what I mean? He need help doing some shit. Like that's my nigga, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He stay on my way. He don't really know about none of the shit that I have going on. Like, I remember I told him about my mural. Like, he didn't even go see this shit.
Damn.
Like, that's Pops crazy. Is funny. Like I can't even get mad at it. Like, like I just.
This is just how you had no expectations for him.
Yeah, he don't know me in that world. Like, he just know me as his son, and I like it that way. To be honest, like, you know,
it kind of keeps you grounded, or
yeah, like he found my music on Facebook one time. Like I remember hearing him playing my shit in his room. from my room. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that shit fucked me up. But at the same time, it was like, all right, like, it's tight if he fuck with it, but at the same time, if he don't, I'm cool with it. Because I don't have to go through that awkward ass moment of him hearing my inner thoughts and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like my pops really don't know me like that.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really have deep conversations and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish we had that bond and shit, but we just never.
I think that's actually pretty tough for like men in general, like son and father relationships. It takes. I mean, I don't have like too many those type of relationships where I can see that niggas are just tight, you know.
Yeah.
Just like the way like fatherhood is set up between like the father and the son, there's like not too much room for bonding, yeah, in a way. You know what I mean? It's always like discipline, like provision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's kind of strange, but I think that shit had changed. You know, I think it's changing already.
I grew up on some like just mad that I never went fishing type shit.
Yeah, that's what Ali was just talking about. He was talking about like but see, like he was talking about his dad. He be trying to bond with him now. He's like, let's go fishing. And Ali's like, nah, bro. Like,
I feel it, but I don't. I would have just did it. Like,
yeah.
So I have yet to experience that. But at the same time, it's like, it's just leave it open for me to do that with my kid whenever that happens. It's like, fuck it. Exactly. I'm not gonna look at it as an L necessarily.
Yeah, nah.
I just gotta recreate those moments and do it my damn self.
Right. You gotta break that
break the mold, bro. We gotta just make this shit lit. We gotta make fatherhood lit for our generation. Be the father. We gotta really set this shit in stone and be fucking men,
bro.
Like,
tell me why. Like, this is how I know I'm grown.
What's up?
I was like, this week I was like, what's my lullaby playlist looking like?
God, you are different. I'm scared. I don't want none of this shit you drinking. I don't want none of that.
I was like, what? How am I about to put my baby on? Like, what's that looking like?
Probably Confessions album, bro. My nephew was made to that shit.
That was like one of the first CDs I bought, actually. Like my own money.
That was
Confessions album.
You wanna know the first album I bought with my own money?
Yeah.
Making the remember the band?
Yeah.
That shit.
Chopper.
Yep. I bought that shit. Child support check money.
Damn.
I got some shoes and the band.
Yeah.
Like a head ass.
You got the how was that CD?
That shit was whack, bro.
My
brother clowned me for buying that shit too.
Why was the niggas on it like that though?
Cause they made the show. You remember the show?
I remember the show. I remember it like Chopping, what's the name, got in a fight with?
Chopping and Ness, I think.
Ness. Yeah. Ness got put in the mixer, bro.
Yo,
they had to move the furniture and shit. Like, you know that shit?
Yo, that shit was fucking fire.
That shit was
crazy. A great show. Reality TV was the shit.
That was like the early beginnings of reality TV.
Yeah. Diddy set the mold for that shit.
Man, he's always been like a pioneer for shit like that.
Damn, yeah, the band was the shit. But nah, for real, I credited like my first one, like, cause I was conscious of what I wanted to hear at this time. Yeah, like it was my own bread, and I knew what I wanted to do. It was fucking Thug Motivation 101. Oh, he was like when I got the band. I was on some. Oh, I want to get a CD too, cause I'm here and they got CDs and shit. I wasn't fully grown minded when I got Thug Motivation 101. I was like, I need this I need this Jeezy. I need to hear what the fuck is going on. Like, you know what I mean? I was on my young grown dumb nigga shit.
What was you learning from Jeezy at that time?
Nigga, I was learning fucking whip it, sell drugs, do bad things, like make money and just fucking
money's
be fucking power. Like for real, like I got more than that. You know what I mean? I'm just joking and shit. It's like for real, like Jeezy low key made it like just seem possible to just be a millionaire. Right.
It was hustle music. Like it was just like, all right.
Jeezy definitely like made niggas want to like just do some shit. You know what I mean? Jeezy inspired me back in the day. I used to love Jeezy shit. Yeah. Gibbs kind of ruined Jeezy for me.
What I never understood what they be, because I hear it in all his music. Like he really does not fuck with.
It's never been the same, bro. It'll never be the same.
But what happened? You know what happened?
I don't know. I don't want to lie.
That's between them.
I don't want to lie, cause know what I mean, Gibbs. I might encounter Gibbs in real life soon. I don't want to say the wrong thing and be like, yo, you know what I mean?
That's they
all
shit.
I know is it was some business shit, and niggas they wasn't clicking. You know what I mean? And then he made that song, and then I started hearing all Jeezy shit like after that, and it just didn't click like how it used to. I used to believe Jeezy. But you know what I mean? A good diss track will make you not believe him, man.
I'm telling you, bro. You know like who? I think the most infamous one was like Ja Rule. Once I heard I Smell Pussy.
Is that you, Ja?
Yeah, that was it for me. I was like, all right, turn that shit off, yo.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
Yeah.
You ballin' now, nigga, now watch me. Nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah. You know, I was about to say that's crazy because like you was talking about you was kind of bred on mixtape 50, in a way, but like
in a way it was like right before the album.
Yeah, and like for me, I also didn't have as much freedom in picking my music until like later in my childhood. But like first time I heard 50 was Wankster, and I'm like, damn, that shit was crazy to me at that point. But I was like, I feel like I missed out on so much more pivotal shit.
Like in his career.
Yeah, like I never even heard of. I didn't hear about mixtape 50 until like I was grown type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just knew from Get Rich or Die Trying on.
Yeah, I knew about the mixtape 50. Like the first time I heard him was Wankster, but my mama boyfriend, like he was super like in tune with the music and shit, so he was getting CDs and shit. Like so I had like a bunch of mixtapes. Like after we heard Wankster, the whole house was a 50 Cent.
That was why was Wankster it for everybody, bro?
Because that was the first one. Like that was the first.
What about that? What about that? I mean, Dre was behind
in the club.
Oh yeah, in the club too.
Yeah, we was on it before in the club though. It was like after Wankster, my whole house was like turned out on 50.
Yeah, once you heard that, man.
Yeah,
it was just like the perfect match of like.
Damn, homie.
Yeah,
High
exactly.
Was the man.
And the video came out. It was just like everybody had that side to side.
And then he beefing with Ja Rule. Ja Rule's the man.
That's crazy.
It was like, damn, yo, what is this guy? Like,
I definitely at that time I was sneaking that CD in. Like in my
See, that's one thing I really appreciate my mom's for. Like she never stiffed me for like with like content. Like she would let me see any and everything. Like I seen some of the raw shit for the first time with my mom. Like I remember
I remember seeing pornos with her and shit.
Nah, not that raw. But close enough, nigga. You see fucking Players Club with your mom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit is gruesome, nigga. As a kid, like I was young watching like shit like that. I remember specifically going to the fucking the midnight release of How High. Damn. Like, why were we there, bro? Like that shit came out with 2000. I was born 94. I was 6 years old.
That's
why am I in there? Midnight release.
Yeah.
Wow. But it was beautiful, my nigga. Like I got to experience a whole bunch of shit early.
With your moms, you experienced a lot with your moms.
Hell yeah, that's why I couldn't really like disattach from her. It's like I wanted to stay with my moms until the end, but she was just too like unpredictable. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't as responsible as she should have been as a parent. Like as a parent, and I ain't realized that until I got older.
And
you know what I mean?
Back.
When you young and shit, you like that's my mama. Like can't nobody tell you shit. But, like you see shit for what it is when it's like.
When you step out your environment and then come back in, you're like, oh, this shit.
Yeah.
It's not how it's supposed to be.
It was a good facade though. Like I was being real naive about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't want to believe she was a crackhead. Like anybody said that shit, I thought he was lying.
You was about to square up.
Ready to fight.
Yeah.
Ready to fight, nigga. Ready to thump. Yeah. Shit was garbage. That's not something to be proud of at all. Like whether niggas is joking or not, like that shit just don't feel good.
Nah, that's instant. So niggas would joke about that shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Like I remember that shit. Like this girl like up the street from my crib, like, "Come on, mother crackhead, come on, burn spoons." And like I'm like I'm so naive. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like she was talking like she was directing it towards my sister, but that's my mama too. So it was like she was saying that shit to both of us. I'm like, what's she talking about? Mom, burn spoons. And then we started finding shit in the crib. You know what I mean? So we was convinced at that point. It was like, damn. So now it was like less. It was less. Why they saying that, but how do they know? Yeah, like it was more so how the fuck did you find
because
out?
Like that's like like you had, how does that your sister's enemy, I can't even say that's your friend, like how does she know? Like is she just out on the street, just, you know what I'm saying, like it, because it's not just affecting her at that point, it's affecting everybody.
Exactly. Like
that's rough, you know.
Also, and then like on top of that, like at the time, like my brother was selling drugs, so he would sell my mom's drugs just to keep her from like being outside and being wild. You know what I mean? Just to keep it a secret. So like, there's little things like that I touch on in songs, but it's kind of hard to talk about it. Like, it's like I'd rather keep that shit in the past because it's like shit way better now. It's like I don't like to dwell on like the bullshit, but that shit made me who I am for real.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I mean, with the music being a form of therapy for you, I mean, it had to get out somehow. You know what I mean? Like it's you'd be a totally different person if you had to harbor that shit and not release that kind of energy. You feel me?
Gee, shit. So I was like, I got like just certain homeboys that don't make music and shit. It's like he just got a bunch of just bottled up, just potential. There's mad potential to do shit. Just don't know what to do with it. That shit just be like it's scary to watch it. It's like
he's just like very unstable.
Yeah,
you know.
That shit. But that's another reason why I go so hard, so I can just be the example for real. Yeah. It's like anything is possible out here. Niggas can't tap out. Yeah. As soon as you tap out, it's over.
It's a wrap.
Like it only stops when you cut the fucking cord. Yeah. But until then, you got a chance. Yeah.
You still tapping with them? Like you still go back
as much as I can, bro. As much as I can, but like I move like at such a different pace now. Like if I'm around you, you probably make music all the time. Yeah. Like I'm usually with Grey Matter and Kahuna. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we just always at Holly. Like just scheming on whatever's next, like to get, you know what I mean? Like it's really just like my life is fully absorbed into the music. So if it's not music shit or like we not just kicking and smoking, like, you know what I mean? Like it's building about something that could possibly make us some bread, it ain't really happening like that.
You tapped into what your purpose is right now.
Exactly that. There's no point in really just chilling and doing the social shit, because what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
I know, everything. Who was I just talking about this with? Like, it's just like we just see our mortality like every day now, it seems like. So it's just like, how can you not be moving and getting to it? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, they just got things to do before they got to see what's next, and graduate from this life. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think happens to us after we die?
What I really don't want to happen, is reincarnation. Like,
you don't want to be back here.
I had I have random theories like in my mind. So like sometimes I just play shit back. It'd be like you just get shot, and then you wake up as a baby crying. Yeah. Or fucking just come back as a fucking animal or something. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's like I toy with all those ideas, but I really can't pinpoint one. Yeah. Like, what I would like is fucking, you know what I mean? Let me come back as, well, I really don't want to come back. Right. I take that back. I don't want to come back.
Yeah, because you were just saying you don't want reincarnation at all.
Yeah, that'll be whack, honestly. Like, and if I do come back, I'd rather be something that's just mad cool. Yeah. Like, let me be a big ass bald eagle or some shit. Let me fly like most of my life. You know what I mean?
You feel the wings beneath your wings.
Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to feel free. Like, I don't want to have to go through nothing. I ain't trying to pay bills again. I'm not trying to start over. Like, that is whack as a bitch. I feel like that's hell.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Like, cause I like the shit we doing now. Like we really trying to set something in stone. Like,
right.
And if like not if, but when all this shit come to an end, it's like I don't want to have to like. I would do it again if I could, because I would do it better.
Yeah,
but I would hate to fucking go through all that shit again.
Yeah, just the shit that had you stressing. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit is whack.
Like, I would hate to have to be a kid again and have to be somebody else's responsibility. You know what I mean? I want to be able to be in control of my shit. Yeah. So like, I would rather just be a fucking bird, my nigga. Yeah. Either a bird or just don't let me come back at all. Like,
but the thing is, like, I was thinking about it, like, I think like last year is like, even like I was looking at like pigeons. Yeah. And just how like first thing they wake up and do is they gotta look for food. You know what I'm saying? So like their life is wake up, food, go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like you think pigeons like, let me just take this cruise in the air. Like, I don't think that's, I feel like they're always on to something. You know what I mean? In a way, and it kind of in a way that's what we're on too. You know what I mean? Like, we're, especially like who you just talking about, like it's like what's next, and maybe in the pigeons world that's what that is too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
yeah, possibly.
I would hate to be the pigeon and just have like that fucked up foot though. You know, with those pigeons with the fat foot. You know what I mean? Like, you ever seen those?
I think so. Like,
that shit is. I hate looking at that shit.
I just don't want to be a pigeon in general, because pigeons don't get no love. Nah. Like, I mean, a bald eagle wouldn't get no love neither, but like, you wouldn't be in a situation where niggas is trying to show you love. You gonna be hovering over shit. Just
bald eagles, them niggas is vicious. Bro.
Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm out here. I'm trying.
They got good eyesight and all that. Like, it's just,
you know what I mean? It's probably something. I could probably think of something way better. Maybe a shark. Like, only because like the nigga control the water. Like, you ain't really got much to think about. You just out here just coasting.
Do you follow Nature's Metal?
Nah,
on Twitter?
I don't even know what that is.
So I follow it, but I just saw a shark getting eaten by an octopus.
What?
I was like, what? I didn't even know that can happen.
Me neither.
So
was it a big ass octopus?
It was a big ass, it was a giant octopus. That's what they said. A giant octopus eats a shark. But I don't think it was like the great white shark joint. I think it was just like a step below that, or maybe it might have been like a great white's child or something.
Damn, that's fucked up. One time for Baby Shark.
Baby Sharks, bro.
Baby Shark.
How you know that song, bro? You ain't got kids.
I'm from the streets, nigga. Yeah. Baby Shark.
You hear it in the streets?
Baby Shark is in the block. Nah, that's what happens when you fuck with shorties that got kids and shit.
Yeah, man, look, you exposing yourself right now. Look,
you get juices and shit, and you see Baby Shark sometimes by mistake. It's like,
yeah.
Part of the game, man.
You be how many? I don't even want to put you out there like that. What, I was about to ask you how many baby mothers you've been with. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what's better when niggas is over here laughing with you? Like,
nah, for real, I'm gonna answer that shit for the streets.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer that shit for the streets.
We hear the bars, my nigga. Like, what's up, bro?
I gotta remember. Hold up. I feel like it's fine. I ain't okay. Shut up, man. This nigga 40 is a terrible influence. That's crazy. Definitely remember something. I'm gonna say 4. I can't remember the other. Yeah, I'm gonna say 4.
How is it? Like,
it ain't much.
For this song game, how's that perspective? Like, is it a different compared to like shorty that is,
it's a hassle because you don't know what the situation is. They might need a babysitter. Sometimes they might be live with it, just had a baby in the little inside the bed. Yeah. Depends on the circumstance. But I done seen some raw shit.
Yeah.
definitely took a lot.
You say what's up to the shorty, like the baby.
I mean, the plan is to come in when the baby sleep.
Yeah. That doesn't always work out. Sounds like
sometimes it don't. Like I remember, I ain't gonna get into this. I'm trying not to get too detailed because these people are still around.
Yeah,
like I'm not within the same.
Oh, you still got them on rotation?
These people, no. chill. It ain't I'm chilling.
Don't indict yourself.
I'm super duper in the cut. I'm relaxed. Like coasting right now. But
right.
Yeah,
it doesn't always
moments.
Yeah.
A lot of moments, man. That's funny. You talking about niggas heard the songs. I do talk about.
You be talking reckless and also like and thinking niggas is gonna go over niggas' heads or what, bro?
See, I think that, but then at the same time, I know somebody gonna pull up on. Like I be thinking, like sometimes I be like, I used to get like super self conscious about like how women felt about my music. Yeah, because I never had a real like. I never had a hate for women. It was like, mind you, like I grew up in a household with my mom and my sister for the majority of my life and shit. So like I seen the stages of women and I saw like a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like I got a big appreciation for women and shit. But like I also like music where niggas is just like talking crazy, like you know what I mean? Super real life shit. Like we have conversations as men on a different accord.
Right.
And to be able to put that into song format is a gift. Yeah. And I can't sell myself short and not do that shit sometimes because I love when Ghostface used to do that shit. Like it's a song called Wildflower. Yeah. He was talking about, you know what I mean, vivid stories about shit that was happening. And that's one of my favorite songs. As a kid, that shit blew my mind. I'm like, yo, this sounds like a fucking movie. This? Yeah, so like that's my inspiration for shit like that. Like I'll never not do songs like that because of that. And like I say that to fucking remind people, look, it's just entertainment. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's real life experiences and shit, like drawn into it. Like I wouldn't talk about nobody else's life. Like you know what I mean? But that's why I do it. It's a form of entertainment. It's like a movie. And women love that shit. Women
I was about to ask how did they take it?
Bro, women love the vulgar shit. Like, really? Me being nervous was like dumb. Yeah. I should have just fucking
and that makes sense though, because like I was just kicking it with my wife on the couch and we was watching this what's that show? Big Mouth. That cartoon or whatever.
That shit is ridiculous. That Hormone monster.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And they was talking about like that era of like when it was like basically about the novels, like the novels women read, like that 50 Shades of Grey type shit.
Yeah, women read the freakiest shit.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like
always they was reading the Zane books in middle school. I remember
getting
that
all
shit.
To it. Yeah.
Nasty, calling us horny and shit.
Yeah,
wildin'.
I think just like. Yeah, with music, it also taps into that imagination. Because at the end of the day, it's all like, you know, women like to imagine things and stuff.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So you kind of said you really kind of like vulgar, like Richmond version of 50 Shades of Grey, really.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I'm fully fine with that. Like I have a series of songs called "Let Me Fuck Your Girl." Like that,
bro. I was about to say, is that the Red Time joint?
That's one of them. That's part 4. But that series started in 2000 and.
You be taking niggas girls, bro?
Yeah, I was wilding when I first started that shit. Like I mainly did it because I took like it was like my first time like fucking a lesbian's girlfriend. So I just felt like I was on a whole nother.
He was on some other shit.
Yeah, I was
That's
like 18.
That's a boost right there.
Yeah, I was like 18. I'm like, yo, I'm that nigga.
We all got those moments in our lives where we was like, all right, I'm like, this is it right here. Yeah, this is my staple story. Whenever niggas want to get kind of reckless and you like,
yeah, man, I fuck bitches. What the fuck you talking about? Like,
that was it.
That was my shit. Like that was my favorite line. Like, you know what I mean? But like. It came playing like around the time that happened. It's like it was like 2013. I was fucking I think 18, 19. Yeah. And I started to Let Me Fuck Your Girl joint. It was over this Keith Murray beat. And after that,
I remember because that was like the intro, right? Like the Oblib do that shit.
Who is it? Nah. This is old. This is see. You reminded me. On Valentine's Day. I'm gonna put out the like all 5 of them.
Wow.
All right. So the first one was on this tape I had called Italian Leather, which is still on Bandcamp somewhere.
Yeah.
That was 2013. The second one was 2014. That was on Open House. That was me and Henny's album. The third one was on Elsewhere Ave. Okay. The fourth one is on fucking Velvet type joints.
Yeah.
And the fifth one is on At the End of the Day. The way
the one that just recently came.
So I think I'm gonna just drop like a little individual EP with just all 5 of those shits on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? For the thoughts, for the whores, for the nastiness,
for the people that like to use their imagination.
Yeah, like I'm gonna call it Zane Book. You know what I mean? Like we gonna just like shit.
You gotta use the same artwork.
Yeah, G shit. Some real sexy shit. You gotta be like, somebody's gotta be greased up. Somebody gotta be oiled up. Yeah, real shit. You playing? I'll really do that.
Where you about to be? Are you about to be out here for Valentine's Day?
I am actually. I'm gonna be at living in Max.
Oh yeah.
So
that shit go up.
I'm gonna go to that joint. Yeah, real subtle shit.
Yeah. You pulling out anybody?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm cool.
I'm just checking the water.
I'm discreet with mine. I ain't gonna tell nobody.
So you probably lying right now. He's just like,
it could be. I let the public assume things.
Yeah.
They gonna pick up whatever the fuck they want. But I'm chilling. I'm in the cut. I got life happening, but they won't know what that is until, you know what I mean? Yeah. We out here, man. Life is fire.
It is fire, man.
Shit is going down every day. Life is relentless.
Exactly. It's. I'm grateful that we all here, bro.
Real shit.
What's the latest thing you learned about yourself?
I haven't really learned myself. I feel like I learned so much about myself, it's hard to pick one.
Yeah.
Recently? Yeah, boom. I'm completely fine with dressing like a fat nigga for the rest of my life. I'm done with jeans.
You done with jeans all together?
I think I'm over jeans for the rest of the duration of my life.
Where you going with the stretchies or what?
It's gonna be
the canvas.
I really don't know. I mean, I've been on my sweats wave.
Sweats. They come
track pants and shit.
Yeah.
It's just anything but fucking jeans, bro. Yeah. Jeans are too restricting. We aerodynamic for the 2020 and beyond. Nigga. I'm trying to make sure I can do
that. Denim is not for you, bro.
Nah, man. I think I'm done with denim, bro.
This thing they don't give.
Yeah, them shits. The last time I performed in denim, I knew I shouldn't have did it, and I just felt bad about myself. Like it was a good show. Like it was at the I opened up for Rock in DC. Shit. That was the last time like I knew jeans were done. Like, and the homie was like, "Yo, you ain't even look like yourself out there." I was like, "Yeah." He
was moving with the stiffness.
I feel like that had something to do with it. Yeah, like, I was a little bit.
That's like, were you nervous for that show?
I'm nervous for every show until like the second song.
Yeah. Then you get your win.
Yeah, once I'm warm, I'm in.
But I'm sure the jeans wasn't helping.
The jeans made it more intense. It's like
he was just.
I can't, and then on top of other things, I hate belts. Like belts. That's a new discovery. That's a new thing I learned about myself. I don't like belts. Them shits keep me away from what I'm trying to do. It's like I'm trying to be able to move, bro. Like,
why the belt is stopping you? Are you alright? So you usually niggas is in between two loops. I mean 2 holes. Are you going tight or are you going like just a little bit baggy? It's a real. Hey man,
this is you need a fucking problem. I go too tight.
Oh, you killing your intestines, bro.
No, it's, yeah. See, like, look.
You not letting that shit pass.
Man, look. So, like, I remember this shit. It's like, I had like a accidental sag. Okay. With the belt already on me on the joint, you know what I mean?
You had so like you sag? What?
It was an accidental sag, like a slight sag, like you know what I mean? Like this is.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? This shit was like right here. Yeah. This is my waist. This shit like right here.
Yeah.
And I'm on stage and doing what I'm doing, like whatever. Yeah. But every time I sat down, I felt pressure, and I was like, wow, I feel uncomfortable, bro. Yeah. Like that shit just I didn't feel right. And I'm like, it's this fucking belt. So I undid the belt, and like I had to keep reminding myself to put the belt back together because I look like I did some wild shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I can't do that on the stage. You can't be on the stage.
You can't come out like it's like yo, this fucking belt buckle dangling, just like
bro.
You know, nigga, like
I'm done with that shit. For a long time. You look
like you just came from the top, bro.
Bro, if I have on jeans, it's because something went wrong, and maybe it's like laundry day, and I have no other shit. But
just throw all the jeans out. Make sure. I mean, it's just motivation to like never go down that route again.
Yeah, I'm done with that shit, bro. It's sweatpants,
bro.
To die.
The sickest thing I seen on Twitter today was the jean covered Jordans that you posted. That shit was nasty.
Shit, the timing of it was crazy because we was in the mall and shit. And Sage responded to it. And like, as I looked around, I'm like, wow, the denim fucking Jordans.
What the fuck?
Like, all facets jeans are fucking.
When did that even happen?
That happened a couple months ago. I seen the pics of it on Twitter. But yeah, I never saw them in real life, and there they are.
Ah man,
and they're fucking glory.
Nah, that's sick, man.
Damn,
that's a sick nigga.
Jean Jordans, nigga. Imagine that with a jean jacket and some jeans.
Nah, you gotta go straight to the psych ward, bro. You gotta go. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, bro. So you gotta go over there. You go that way,
nigga. Jeans.
How much would someone have to pay you to wear those?
I need Michael Jackson's publishing.
The one he has with the Beatles and shit too.
Yep, all that. I need the holy shit.
Yeah, you going for longevity?
Yep. I don't want just one check. I want a bunch of them shits. I want a check for the rest of my life.
Imagine lacing those up, like nigga. All right, I'm gonna catch up,
bro. Imagine. Like if you wear them shits with sweats, you look dumb. No, with jeans, you look dumb.
There's no proper fit. Yo.
There's no proper. I can't wait to see somebody try to pull them off. Like, nah, you shit's fire. No.
You think there's anyone that can?
No. I'm
gonna think about it, bro.
No, I'm gonna clown them as soon as they put them on. They're gonna be getting quote tweeted.
Let me find somebody.
Niggas getting posterized. Somebody tried to say I posterized this dude on Twitter the other day.
What'd you say?
Posterized that man. He set himself up.
What did he say?
He asked me why I don't take beat submissions. And,
I think I saw this.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to be mean to the dude. Like I really wasn't. And like on top of other things, I was gonna use one of the beats that was in the pack. Like he DM'd this shit. Like. Well, no, he didn't DM. Like he did the one thing that we asked people not to do.
Yeah,
he sent beats to the email without nobody asking him to do that shit. The email is posted there for features and booking purposes, not beat submissions. There's 8 producers in Mutant Academy.
Yeah, if
I need a beat, I'd rather ask one of them to do it because. Yeah. If you know what I mean, like we're constantly in a situation where we're evolving as artists and shit, and we're trying to like get to a place, you know what I mean, where we can like support ourselves and like put our friends on.
Right.
I'm trying to put my friends on first.
Yeah. Keep it in the family.
Yeah, like I got a whole family to support and focus on. So like I'm not fully thinking about the outside. It's like there's certain people that I'll seek out. It's like just like you, for instance. Yeah. It's like certain people I'll seek out from time to time. It's like when it's necessary for me to collaborate, I will do so. But I move at my own speed. And I don't think that it's mean to not take beat submissions. I'm not asking for them. And if I don't use them, you're going to be upset at me. Yeah. So what are you sending this shit for? It's like, if it's not better than one of my man's beats, I'm not going to use it either way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There at this point in my life, I can't even understand it. I think for a lot of niggas, like at this point, like it's just common courtesy to not do that. It's weird. But like I remember there was a point in time early in my shit where I was like, this nigga need to have it, and they definitely did not need that beat from me.
The real person that needed it was Max.
Oh yeah.
The person that needed it was Max. So,
yeah,
and that was the perfect situation. I feel.
But like this is like even before, like usually the shit like that happens before you're nice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was sending unsolicited beats to niggas. Yeah. It's just on some like, yo, just take the beat, but just give me credit if you know what I mean? Like it was weird. It was on some weirdo shit. But it's just like I first of all I want to apologize to any nigga that said that to me. But like I get that aspect, but like I think the internet, especially like when you forewarn people like don't send me shit. Yeah. It's just common courtesy on like don't do that shit.
Yeah. You know? It's like, I mean, I fucked up by not communicating that I was gonna use one of them. I was planning on using one of them. Yeah. But he didn't give me time. Yeah. It was like 2 days.
He let you cook.
And instantly he take the shit to the
he's going 2 days.
Why don't you? Yeah, this was brief. This shit just happened.
Come on, man.
I forgot I even had to beat at this point. So
he probably sent you the most fire shit he ever made in his life, and was like, all right, if you're not gonna take it, I need to give this, you know. He was trying to get it ahead of the curve on this.
And I respect the producer hustle, bro. Yeah. Like I make beats myself. I respect that shit. I'm not mad at that shit. I just don't need to do that right now, bro. Like I you know what I mean? If you dope enough, I'm gonna find you. Yeah. Respect that. Like respect the fact that like I want to meet you on a common level. I don't want you to be fucking trying to convince me that you're dope.
That this shit is nice.
Yeah, like don't be that guy. Like just be natural. Like just put your shit out, and if it go crazy enough, or just I happen to see that shit, boom, let this shit happen naturally. But you not about to force me to do shit. Yeah. That shit is not happening. It's gonna make me do the opposite because now you making me upset. Yeah, I see your attitude. It's like be positive about it.
I think that's what you said. Yeah.
Look, this is the thing. It's like I looked at it for what it was. It's like when he did that shit, I seen that he wasn't being positive about the shit. Yeah. He's beating himself up. Like, yo, he hasn't even hit me back about these beats. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm reading his energy through this tweet. I'm like, why? He says, why don't you take beat submissions? Hear me out. What do you mean hear you out?
Hear me out.
I didn't even tell you to stop talking. I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't say, yo, send beats or I'm about to check these beats out. Nothing. Like you can't why you making me the enemy? I'm sorry, bro. Like I wasn't put here to rap on your beat specifically. My niggas got stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I got a whole life, my nigga. Like I charge people to rap on their beats. Like leave me the fuck alone. Like I respect everybody that's making shit, but I am my own man. I got a plan, bro. Let me get my shit together. And I might be able to help you in the future. Like, but just let me get mine first, my nigga. Let my people shine. Yeah, that's all I'm asking.
How did he take that news?
I don't know how he took it, and honestly, I feel like a lot of people might start looking at me funny about certain things like that. But whoever looks at me funny about that is just not solid. Because if you don't understand, like, respect the artist's space, then you don't need to be on my site either.
I think it should be like, all right, let's make it common sense now. Do not send unsolicited beat. Like it's just
simple and plain.
Don't do it.
If I didn't ask, don't send it because I might not use it. You gonna get mad.
If you was leaving Albertsons right now and they was just like, nah, you need this candy bar here, take it and give me your money. You smack the shit out. Come on, it's just like, what are you doing? Hey, let me get to my car.
It's aggressive as hell. It's like you throwing pussy at me, bro. I ain't asked for this pussy. Like, what if you got something?
Keep it to yourself.
Keep your pussy, bro. I'm not asking for that. You know what I mean? I'm good. We straight.
But also, there also is a side to that goes unspoken amongst producers. Is at what point all right, say you do give the call out, like send me beats, right?
Mm-hmm.
At what point is it a dub for the producer where he's like, oh, he just wasn't feeling this pack? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like there should be like a time frame.
Damn, that nigga sleep.
He's snoring away.
I ain't know what the fuck that was. What you say? Well, what's the time?
What's
period?
the time period? Like, I mean, I how long did it take for you to listen to a beat and be like, oh, this shit hot?
Oh, it's just like the first 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Like if I listen to the it's like it's certain ways you can go about it. Like sometimes people send too many. Sometimes people send too little, like too little, and it don't be enough hard shit. So you just like fuck the whole pack.
Yeah, it's
like, you know what I mean. It depends. Like, but it don't take long for me to figure out if I want to rap on some shit. And if I don't want to rap on it, that don't mean it's whack. Right. It's just I don't feel that way.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like I'm a moody ass like musician. Like it gotta fit the exact feeling that I'm trying to go for at that time. And if it don't, I'm not gonna touch it.
Does it change like by the day?
Sometimes, but
like
it depends on what it is. Like sometimes, like the bat you sent me, like that second beat that I ended up using, I didn't think I was gonna use that beat. Like, I was just going through them shits. I forgot I had them beats at one point, and then boom, like, oh, I'm gonna rap on this shit.
Most of the time
it's random. Like, it ain't never planned. You know what I mean? Like that dude that sent me the joints, that would have like that one beat would have been thrown in my beat queue.
Yeah,
and the shit would have just came up while I was trying to write something, and it would have got done. But he showed me that his attitude wasn't
there,
and I don't want to.
The energy wasn't.
You know what I mean? I'm not about to add on to your situation when you don't even believe in yourself. Come on, man. It's the least you can do.
Yeah. I just forget. Like I just started, like listening to shit of who I sent shit up, cause I'll be forgetting like something. Like when you sent me that shit, I was like, oh, I totally forgot I even sent that shit. Yeah. But then like sometimes what happens is like, hey, someone else asks for a batch and it's like, all right, and then the next thing you know, niggas got the same beat, and I'm just like,
yeah, that should be happening. That's why I sent you that, because I kept imagining somebody else rapping.
I think that's good. I think that's really good. Like just let niggas, like don't do it with this shit, because like it can end up tragic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Wait, like for real, just for me, bro, music is personal. And like I like to know who I'm working with. Yeah, and the internet shit. It's just you're not about to get my full attention if you a complete stranger. You know what I mean? And that's completely fine. Unless your shit just knocks my fucking socks off.
It's just some if you making some shit
that I feel like I done heard better version of, I'm not gonna give you my full attention.
True.
I gotta be impressed. That's how I move.
True.
Like you just gotta make some hard shit.
Yeah.
Like I just wish that people understood that aspect and didn't just shit on people for not, you know what I mean, moving at their fucking tempo.
Yeah,
you dig? Yeah. It's a method to the madness, man.
Well, you be listening. What are you listening to? Like, what do you listen to for your inspiration?
I listen to a lot of Erykah Badu.
Oh yeah. Why?
Cause she soothes my mind.
Gotcha.
And since like fucking, we had this badass hurricane like 2011 or 20. Might have been, it's either 2011 or 2013, one of them years. Yeah. I think it was either, it might have been either Sandy or Isabel. Isabel might have been way prior. It was one of them hurricanes. Yeah. The lights went out. I had her whole discography on my phone, on my iPod and shit. And I just let that shit ride. And that shit changed my fucking life. Like, damn. She literally, like, I feel like she was my mom at one point.
Yeah, she was singing you lullabies and shit.
Yeah, yo. Like, in the dark, just listening to fucking just all Erykah shit. Like, and ever since like that day, I was like a super fan. You know what I mean? Like I downloaded all that shit illegally, but I caught most of them shits from the store after that. You know what I mean?
She is like a healer.
Yeah, super healing. I love Erykah. I listen to a lot of her shit. I listen to a lot of Young Thug, Future, fucking Mutant Academy. Yeah. Fucking Sifu.
Yeah.
Shit, what am I listening? I'm listening to fucking Sage, his album.
Oh yeah,
I'm listening to his album.
How you say that album name, bro?
I don't know. He said it to me. I don't want to say it because he said this shit. He said it to us in New York one time, and like I seen that shit and it's like I can't say it. So I'm just like Sage new album's crazy. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
The one with the blue and orange.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's fucking simultaneously bleeding, bro. I can't stop listening to that shit, man. I was talking to Animals about that shit. It's like, bro, that shit is an earworm. I love beats like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit gets stuck in your head. When I listen to that shit, who else I've been listening to, man?
Yeah, what do you? So I think when you talked about Erica, it made me remember this thought I had when I was zooted on some edibles like last year. But we were listening to it, and I was like, what if everyone has like you, a musician. Mm-hmm. You have a certain like role as a musician, like spiritually, I guess, or like in that realm where your music, your voice does something. Because music in itself, it hits directly to the listener's soul, right?
Yeah.
So what if you're an agent? Like, I just feel like Erica, she's just like an agent of healing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you saying, like, I had that same, not that I had that same experience, but I had like that same feeling of her voice of when you were describing her during the hurricane. So it just reassures like that thought for me. Damn, but like,
that's hard.
What, like, you think you tapped into that with your voice yet as a musician?
I'm learning that shit. I can't say I'm fully tapped into it yet because I don't feel as free as I would like.
Yeah.
But with Erica shit, like on some spiritual shit, like I feel like we exist in a similar world.
Mm-hmm.
Like
in the same like universe and
like she's like generations above, but like I'm definitely like a rendition of what she like threw out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause I don't like it's like I feel like when you make music and you connect it to that, like to the universe how you supposed to, a lot of things just happen.
Yeah.
Like you don't necessarily plan how you write a certain song or how you do something, it just like comes to you and then it's like
talking, bro.
Damn, you know what I mean? Because you really become a vessel.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Like once you unlock that shit and you can like capture it into a fucking bottle and shit, like you just really become whatever you set out to be. But the intention gotta be in that shit.
Exactly.
It's like as long as you like, cause when on some rap shit, I set my whole shit out was just to represent reality, because that's what Erica said in like one of these like skits on her one of her projects. So it was like, I think it was on the live album. That was like, I might be one of my favorite Erica joints, like the live album. That shit, especially Yayo. That song Yayo, because like I lost my mom, so that shit put me in my bag.
Right.
But she was saying that she represent reality. And, like it made me think about where I wanted to go with my music. It's like I started just touching on I was touching on a lot of fantasy things, like just a lot of just dream, like
just shit. Hopeful type shit.
Yeah, at that time, and it just started making me just think about the reality shit.
Because you have a ton of experience in just your own life.
Exactly. It's like I just wanted to be able to capture, like you can talk about the bullshit, but you also got to be able to tie in the real life things, like to make people want to hear that shit all the time, because they're not gonna relate to that shit if they can't obtain it.
It's just crazy, like how you can have such unique experiences, but somehow people still connect with it. You know what I mean? Like that just shows, like, as a people, we are one in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like, I mean, I think that's why music even happens, because it takes a lot of people to have the same opinion for the artist to even be successful. Yeah,
exactly.
It starts with how the people feel when they hear the song.
Right. And and you can't, like, people cannot deny good music. I think, like, as much as people want, like, it's just universal that, like, everybody knows what a good song sounds like. It's so strange. Like, you can hear a song. Yeah. You can say, someone can be like, yo, this is a really, really good song. and 98% of the time they not lying. You know what I mean? Like it's just
a feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't even like
it's like
describe it. Like,
it's like the frequency is hit. You know,
it's
what
like
I mean?
the first time you heard that Roddy Ricch song, The Box.
Yeah,
like, you just
exactly.
It was a hit. So you heard it. It's certain songs that exactly like that.
Yeah,
like you know that it was a special night at the studio when they did that.
Exactly.
You can feel that shit bleed through every time it come on. Like, that's the beauty of music, man. Like you can really change shit. You can change people's mood with just one fucking song. Like you can make people cry.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. That's honestly that's all I'm interested in right now.
Yeah, facts. Like, that's you can feel.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't feel it, I don't really want to fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like, I was just watching this Coltrane doc. You seen Chasing Train?
Nah,
that shit is hard.
I haven't been making enough time for TV. I've been watching Power though.
You watch Power?
Yeah, you watch that shit?
No. Why? I was about to ask you why.
Bro, I got wrapped up in it, man. I started watching the first season.
Yeah.
And like by the time it got dumb and shit, I was already stuck.
You was already hooked.
I was pissed off because of how dumb it was.
Yeah.
Like, I could not watch it because I know it was about to, like, you know what I mean? I know the backstory.
Yeah.
I gotta know how it's going.
You gotta see how your niggas is doing.
Yeah, bro. I didn't watch this.
It's like a little novel.
Exactly that. And now they about to like extend it and like the main character's dead.
Yeah.
Now his son is about to fucking be the main character and shit.
So they about to
expand that shit. And I feel like
power to the second power.
Yep. Exactly that.
Exponential shit.
Yeah. I feel like this shit gonna be hard too. And I think they're gonna explain the things that happened before. Like,
they gonna go back
to like I can.
They got you guys hooked. They never letting you go,
bro. I don't get into too many fucking shows, man. They got me. The only one that got me before that was Breaking Bad, and I caught on to that shit late. Yeah, like, it was over by the time I was watching Breaking Bad.
I still ain't even hit that yet.
You wild. You gotta watch Breaking Bad.
I know.
You have to. That's the only show that I would recommend to somebody. Really? Like, Breaking Bad is beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
like one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Like I watched it plenty of times too.
Damn, in your life?
It's one of those joints like
why?
I'm gonna be a thought about it, but it's one of them joints that you show every new joint. You know what I mean? When you Netflix and chillin', like, yo, you know I'm Breaking Bad? He was like, nah, he'd be like, bet. I get to watch this shit again and somebody don't know nothing about it. Like, that was my fucking
Were you wrapped in the first episode type shit? Or
nah, it really took like 6 or 7 episodes for me to really like want to see the next one. But I was just powering through them shits because Henny put me onto it. Yeah. And we was using like the like random pieces of the episodes and shit for our for the open house commercials and shit.
Gotcha.
When we dropped our first album or whatever. Like, so it was just like we was inspired by it at the time. Yeah. Like it was a real dope show.
No, there's also there's definitely something with music and like film or like shows like that too that connects. Why Breaking Bad though? Like what was in it? What who'd you see yourself in? Where you was like, or who'd you see? Cause every time you watch some shit, you kind of like you relate it to your world in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but Breaking Bad is so different that I didn't relate it to my world. It's about fucking meth. I don't know nobody that do meth.
Really?
Like that shit was based in Albuquerque.
You gotta get out more.
I might know somebody. I don't know nobody that do that. I don't want to know nobody that do that shit. Like,
I think you kind of know already. Like you just
can
like
see
you on meth, huh? Look at it.
I'm on that method, man. No, I'd rather stay like far away from that shit. Like, But Breaking Bad was just so it's such a wild like world. Like it's based off a dude that's like he was a science teacher and he found out he got cancer. And then he started selling meth with an old student of his. You know what I mean? So it's just an unorthodox situation. Crazy. And they trying to like fucking go through. They going through like drug battles and shit because people got territory and shit. You know what I mean?
So it's like
it's a whole fucking thing.
Shit.
Like this nigga's a scientist. He just happened to make real good meth. So now they gotta fucking. You know what I mean? Work deals out with people because they fucking like they taking over the game and shit. The show fire, bro. Like that's the reason they made a movie like behind
El Camino or something.
Yeah, the movie wasn't that fire, but it's the reason why they made it. You know what I mean? Like it needed something else.
No, everybody was talking like I haven't heard anybody that watched Breaking Bad was like, that shit was ass.
Hell no.
Everybody fuck with
If you G enough to sit through it, you're gonna see some shit that you're gonna appreciate, and you're gonna always remember it. Like that shit, you're gonna want to see it again.
You apply it to your life still and shit.
I don't know, bro. I never saw meth before, man. I can't apply it to my life. I gotta be able to directly like understand or see something that I did before to be able to pull that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never experienced no wild shit with meth. I don't want to neither. Fuck that. I couldn't imagine having to answer my phone for meth addicts. What? You know how mad I'd be? I barely sell weed.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. Like, don't call me, man. I'm trying to write. Leave me the fuck alone. Fuck that, man. I picked my route. You know what I mean? Yeah. I chose what I was gonna do early. I ain't about to switch that shit up and leave that shit up. Anything else, leave that shit alone. I'm good.
Math is just like it's just so hard. Like niggas,
how do you lose into that?
I just don't want to. I don't want to. Like, why would you do a drug that makes you lose teeth?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's
like,
special.
You
like you just cool losing your fucking teeth.
Yeah,
you want to smoke.
This might take my incisor out. Like I'm with it. You know, that high is crazy.
Your face start to melt.
Yeah,
like that's not something you want to go through.
Nah,
like, at any age. Like
battling some other shit.
Maybe if you reach it, like you reach like 80, 90 years old, you just like say fuck it. Like I feel like if I get that old, I'm gonna just say fuck it. I'm gonna start
if this don't take me out,
I'm gonna start tripping every day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do psychedelics every day at that age. Like fuck it. I'm not about to get no younger. I'm not gonna be able to walk soon.
Yeah.
So I'm about to
like you just have nothing else to give.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna start painting and
all your friends is dead. You know what I mean? Like I'll probably come on.
What? I'm not about to be rapping.
No.
Definitely not rapping for these motherfuckers. I ain't tap dancing at all at that point, nigga. I'm sitting on the motherfucking porch.
You collecting checks.
I'm sitting on the porch
checks,
in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
Smoking a blunt.
With your great grand
yelling at people.
Children.
Walking in my grass.
Yeah.
Tripping like a motherfucker.
Dog, I cannot wait till like I just said it to that. Like I can't wait till like I can just not have manners. Yeah, like there's a certain age. I was watching that Quincy doc, and he says something like there's a certain like you get a certain age, you can just say some slick shit and not even have to smile after. Just like be like, hey, I'm joking. Like, like you can just say some slick shit and just be like, yeah, just hold that. You know,
everybody's gonna giggle when you say it. Yeah, you don't really get mad.
Like you don't. Yeah, you just gotta take it. You know. Yeah. That's where I might even try that shit in my 40s. I won't even go.
I'm gonna try that shit in 2 years.
Yeah.
For real, I'm gonna keep making moves and hopefully I can just be that nigga enough to just get away with a bunch of shit. Yeah. Cause that's what a lot of motherfuckers be doing. Yeah. I done seen it happen too many times. I'm next, goddammit. I'm gonna do that shit. Yeah. You feel me?
I fuck with you, dog. I
respect.
I want the same for you. How you feeling though?
I feel fucking I'm gonna keep it a stack. I feel invincible, but I also feel like very vulnerable at the same time.
Why?
Because life like can happen at any time, and I recognize that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit is just happening nonstop, and I'm just trying to make sure I hold on to the good shit versus the bad because it's easy to get caught up out here. You know what I mean? It's just life. I'm just taking this shit how it come right now. But it's fire. You feel me? Cause I ain't bitching about nothing.
Nah.
Just dealing with it. I'm just trying to keep my head in a good space.
Yes, that's always the goal right there.
Yeah, you feel me? I guess I feel good.
Yeah. What's something the world doesn't know about you but shit?
Shit, they ain't know I was shy.
Damn, yeah, I didn't know that till today either.
Yeah, anytime I say that, it's like a bombshell. Yeah. He's like, yo, you shy? How?
Yeah,
like, I mean, I'm good at hiding that shit. Like, I'm not gonna act shy. Yeah. That'll be dumb, because then you gonna know I'm shy.
Yeah, you kind of, there's a certain level of vulnerability when you shy. Now, when you get older, like, because I'm shy too.
Yeah.
But like,
really
now,
shy.
Yeah, because then you get to a certain age and you're just like, no, I'm just quiet, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just low energy, nigga.
Yeah, I feel like Ali started off as just being shy naturally, then he just stopped talking.
Yeah.
So now he got a narrative.
Cause you
been holding on to that shit.
Yeah.
See that. Because I couldn't do it, bro. I can't talk too much, like, unless I'm comfortable.
Yeah. You know what? It's more uncomfortable for people that do talk a lot. I think that's what I found. Like,
what you mean?
Like, the only reason why a nigga would say, like, why you so quiet is because they feel like you need. I'm uncomfortable because I'm.
Oh, they can't deal with the silence?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I hate people like that. Like,
yeah.
I'm okay with silence. Like,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, we can sit amongst each other and just think.
Yeah.
I think that's gangster.
Yeah.
Because we're not interfering with each other's thoughts. You know what I mean? We can coexist.
Yeah.
Like, when people go against the grain and shit, it makes me not want to be around them because you fucking up my thought process.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets weird.
Yeah.
No, I think silence is mad. Like, silence with someone else is very underrated. It's very, very intimate, very underrated. Like,
it's like, I feel like that's something that people have to accomplish.
Yeah.
We gotta achieve that with some person.
Yeah.
To gain some kind of happiness and shit. And if you don't understand that shit, you'll never get it.
Nah. Now I remember when me and my wife first started dating, and she get bugged out because I'd be like, yeah, let's just not talk. You know what I mean? Like, let's just
sometimes
chill.
Niggas ain't got nothing to say, yo.
Yeah, like
sometimes I'm all talked out.
Yeah.
Run out of words.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that shit. Especially when I was working a job and shit. Like, I would get off and just not talk at all.
That's how I am now, bro.
Yeah.
They just think there's something wrong with me. And I kind of like that. Like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, just stay with it. There's really nothing wrong with it. Like, if you work a job, you definitely need space.
Bro.
Like, there's no way that you just gonna, like, get off a job from being around mad people and then go be around more people and be normal.
No.
It's like, you want a break.
Well, I gotta peace out at lunch every time. Like, I'm just like, hey.
That's because you don't smoke no weed. If you was smoking weed, you would never leave the job. You just get to the parking lot, just hit your blunt.
Well, I'm trying to leave that job.
Back.
Yo, my job is like your school at that time, when it's like I'm trying to be going as soon as possible, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never been the guy to just be okay with staying late at work and shit. I hate it overtime.
Nah.
Like, I do it sometimes, but I always felt like it was cutting into my real life shit.
Exactly. Like, I got other shit to do. In better ways. I'm trying to, like you said, like, I'm just trying to sustain myself off some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the only way that's gonna happen is if you fucking just keep moving and doing stuff, like, within, like, working towards them goals and shit.
Right.
Whenever, like if I'm not working on music or, like, just plotting on something, like, along those lines, I just feel like I'm, like, failing.
Yeah.
Failing myself.
Yeah,
like,
you're doing with stuff that's not what your life is, what you're breathing for. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like,
that shit's hard.
Really cutting myself short. I can't be that guy no more, man. What a wonderful world.
You wanna end this shit? You
got like one more gangsta ass question you could think of?
All right, let's see. I never had someone take it.
Man, I'm challenging you, man. I'm comfortable.
What's going on? Let's see.
So what's up, man?
You want to get funny, or you want to get into some thoughts?
One of each. Do not.
Damn. So now you asking for two questions.
Yeah. I told you I wanted to do this a long time. You gotta, like, make it worth it.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
You want funny first, or you want thought provoking?
I'm gonna say thought provoking, so we can get that comedic relief at the end.
Right. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go on my notes. You know, nigga be writing.
Got him.
Let's go on my notes. You know, a nigga be writing.
Yeah, that mean I stopped you. Got you. Yeah. Gotta think hard about that thought question.
Let's see what I wrote last, bro.
Yeah, man, a little sip of tequila got me right.
Actually, you know what?
They do.
What's your Actually, I'll say this for the other one. I got you on the other one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You ever been in love before?
Guess so. I feel like I've been deeply in like a lot of times, but in love, it's super limited. It's like it's hard to pinpoint when I'm even feeling that shit.
Like actual love?
Yeah, it's like sometimes it could be less.
Yeah. Have you but yeah, you never felt it before? How would you know?
I would assume I have. I'm not gonna say I'm like I've never been in love before. Yeah. But like I could say that I was in love because I've openly wasted my time on some motherfucker. Like anytime I didn't wasted my time, yeah, that's love.
For real?
Whether I knew it or not.
Because it's a selfless act at that point.
Exactly, because I value my time so much now. Anytime I wasted back then was a fucking felony. You feel me?
So then at that point, did it not work out because of your terms or because of...
It depends. Like for real, I had a streak of just dealing with like women that were too wrapped up in social media shit. Yeah. And like not really being able to process me being a rapper and having other like women actively showing that they like me and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
so you just knew already it was just this is not gonna go.
Yeah, like it made me fucking move in the direction of just putting the music before the women. Yeah. Cause like I knew the music would like it would line my life up in a more positive way. It's like of course you can like it's like not to say like the shit on it, but like of course you can get the wife and like live the fucking you can live that life of course, but like I just feel like the shit that I'm doing right now, it'll slow me down if I was to do that. You know what I mean? If I was to like that's settle down and have a kid or some shit, like I'm not gonna be able to travel as much as I want, as freely as I am now. Because the shit that I'm doing is the shit that I want to be able to do for a long time. Yeah. And I know that's how I'm gonna be able to support myself. Yeah. So I gotta lock this shit in before I do that. Unless an accident happens and I gotta multitask. I'm not scared of anything at this point. Including I can't say I'm trying to get this music shit popping before I do that shit. Yeah. At least I don't want my youngin' to come out here on some questionable shit. Yeah. We need foundation. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah. Have you experienced it enough to learn from it?
Experience what exactly?
Love.
Yeah, definitely. Cause shit, like you deal with somebody that like constantly like accuse you of doing shit. Yeah. Or being in a position where like you kind of gotta be the one that set the tempo for the relationship. Like that's some shit that I wasn't used to. Like I had to do that in my last relationship, but like that was weird.
You had to do what?
Like kind of set the tempo essentially. Like just be the one like willing to put the foot forward to do certain things and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like shit got old.
Like trivial stuff, like more heavy stuff. Like all right, this is what we are.
Nah, like just little shit. Like this
let's go out type shit.
Yeah, like small things. Like I was just not on point for a lot of things, and like this one like instance, like my ex was like she wanted to be a AKA.
Okay.
And me being a hood nigga,
yeah,
I don't know anything about that life.
Yeah, sorority life.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
I don't know the fucking full process of even doing that shit. This is at the time. Like I'm way more educated on it now, but at the time I was very ignorant on the subject. So like she's telling me like, yo, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, blah blah blah. And like then she just disappears. I'm like,
damn, she ghosted you?
No, she didn't ghost me. But it was a certain period where she couldn't have her phone. Like while she was like getting inducted or whatever you call it.
Oh,
what is it called when you're in the midst of like
online type shit? Like
when she's getting jumped into the fucking gang essentially.
Yeah, it's all gang shit.
Yeah, like so she's doing them like she's about to jump across the line, whatever the fuck. Like and then like it's a weird process and shit happening. I'm like mad confused. I'm like, what is happening? I don't think she's cheating on me or some shit. And like that shit made it even worse. I'm like, look, I don't want to even think about shit like this.
So your insecurities came to the surface.
Yeah, my insecurities came to the surface, and I realized that I wasn't about that shit. Yeah. Like I was powering through it still, but like after a while, I just stopped giving a fuck because that wasn't my world. It's like, and I knew. On top of that, she was like more so a goody too. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to rap and shit. Like I remember we had the meeting at Def Jam. I'm like, yo, I got a meeting at Def Jam. She like, what the fuck? What's Def Jam? I'm like, wow. No way. Shit hurt my feelings.
But that's kind of like how my wife is too.
Yeah, like, I respect it, but it sucks. Like I want you to know what I'm proud about.
But then there's also like
kinda.
Yeah, the thing is like you can't just have you. I mean. I don't know, maybe somebody has it all. But like from what I've seen is you can't have it all. So like it's like in a way like her being a goody kind of like gave you a sense of security because we all kind of insecure in a way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then the trade-off on that is like she's not going to be hip to everything that you went to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because your life doesn't lend to like, you're not a goody. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me?
Off top, you know.
So like, but then there's things to appreciate about that shit too. You know?
Yeah. I don't ask so much, man.
Yeah.
Like she was. And for real, to credit her, I made some cool songs while I was fucking with her.
Yeah,
like, I made Don't Smoke when I was fucking with her. I made Call Kanai when I was fucking with her.
Damn.
Like, cool songs.
Yeah.
Real cool songs. So, like, I appreciate the experiences. But, like, it's just certain...
It's not a loss.
It's not at all. Like, it's a gain, if anything. Because it made me stronger. And I learned how to go about things better, too. It's like any relationship I got in, I ended up learning how to be a better me. Like, afterwards. Whether that was like the end goal or not, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I was doing a lot of dumb shit.
I mean, that's exactly what a relationship is. You learn so much about yourself in a relationship.
Yeah.
That I feel like that's mostly what relationships are, and then like the actual. I don't know if I can say it. Maybe the actual love happens when you start learning about outside yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I think for me it happens when somebody can see that shit and explain it to me, and like, cause you make your moves and shit, but you don't see what you're doing all the time. So a lot of shit you might not even catch, but like when somebody can like watch you and actively show you what you need to correct, or be like, yo, I see how you be doing, blah,
because
blah, blah.
You feel seen. That's so important.
That's like one of those moments where you feel the most vulnerable. It's like you can't watch yourself do shit. You just doing shit. You know what I mean? Like that's I don't know. That's dope to me.
Yeah, it is.
It's like motherfuckers just pay attention to shit. Pay attention to details.
She did that for you at some point?
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was open with me, like I was vulnerable.
Yeah,
like
I was open
like,
too.
I'm like if I'm in that situation, I'm not gonna like be a bitch. I'm not gonna be a bitch. Like I might pull back a little bit because I'm insecure a little bit, but I'm not about to be a bitch completely. Like be in a relationship. I just my issue with that shit was I wasn't willing to trust her as much as I was supposed to.
Yeah.
I wasn't willing to let my guards down, and like. I don't know why. I was just being a nigga about it. Like, I can't let her possibly fuck me over because she was in school. Like, she was like in college and shit. I'm like, I'm not there all the time. So what if she get bored? Yeah. This type of shit was always in my mind because I was getting bored.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? I ain't cheat though. That's the one thing I didn't do. I real life did not cheat. That was like the first time I didn't like cheat, and I was trying to prove that to myself with that relationship.
Everybody gotta go through that at some point, like just on some like self-discipline type shit.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
I was so bored.
What was he was over here like, I could be fucking right. I could be taking some
I could have did so much nonsense that I shouldn't have did that I didn't do and I wish I did.
Sometimes I be looking back at like life and I be like, damn, because I was faithful to Shorty, I passed up. You know what I mean?
Like, you could have got away with. Like, just think about it. It's crazy.
But I'm thinking about like shorties that like that I was with that aren't my wife now. You know what I mean? Like the failed relationship. It was not failed, but like the relationship that didn't work out. Yeah. But then in those I was passing up shit. I'm like, damn. That was man.
Yeah, that's so rough.
But I mean, maybe they had like gonorrhea or something. So you know, so could all
if it was meant to be, it would have happened.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
What's the all right. So I'll tell you the most vulnerable. What's the most vulnerable you've been in front of? Like, what did you do in front of a woman that you felt the most vulnerable?
Take my motherfucking socks off.
No. You don't like taking your socks off?
No. If I don't take my socks off around a woman, I do not trust her.
Damn. Now you know.
G shit. Yeah. And the ones that I've been around, they know. It's like if I took my socks off, that's it. That means I'm fully fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all in the socks. It's all in the socks.
What's up with the socks, bro? Like, what?
Cause, bro,
you got some crazy feet?
Nah, my feet ain't crazy. I just feel like that's a whole nother level of intimacy. Yeah. That's a whole nother level of intimacy. Cause I don't fuck with feet. So you don't fuck with? Yeah, damn, like if I feel your feet on mine, like we go together.
Yeah.
Like that shit ain't supposed to.
It's not even on a look thing. It's like a feel. You just don't like feeling feet at all.
Yeah, that shit is weird. If I don't like you like that, I'm not with it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just real weird about the feet shit. But if I take my socks off around a woman, that's my shorty.
Damn.
Just like how Future said if it's his joint, she got an AP.
What's that?
You ain't never see that video?
No.
Future said.
Oh, is that where that came from? that Lori Harvey shit?
Yeah, he said if she ain't got an AP, she not mine.
Damn.
If I ain't take my socks off around her, she was not my shorty.
That's
it
crazy.
Don't count. If she ain't see my feet, she not mine.
That's deeply rooted in some other shit.
She shit, and the ones that see this will know that. I kept that silent for a long time.
It's crazy.
Like, unless you just literally knock my socks off. Literally knock my socks off. Like, if the box was just that crazy. And
bro, I ain't heard that saying since like elementary school.
But it's a real saying, nigga. Like, cause I keep my socks on. If you blow my socks off, I'm not gonna give a fuck about those socks no more. I'm gonna just be wide naked. Oh, I hit the mic.
That's how much shorty blowing your socks off.
Exactly that. Nigga, this is serious business, man. Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? Some of them cross the threshold, some don't. And that's fine. Life happens.
Okay.
It's supposed to be this way. Well, yeah, if I take my socks off,
that's it. It's all right. It's all right.
We go together.
All right. And then, what's your last draft in your tweets?
Oh shit. I remember the day I tried to tweet this shit.
You trying to get it off? You trying to get the diction right?
Bro, no. I remember this shit. It was the day that Twitter was being weird. It wouldn't let me tweet anything for like 15 minutes straight. And I was like, fuck it. But I said, how the hell is the Crunk Ain't Dead remix whack? I'm impressed. Cause it was very whack. I still don't get how that was whack. The original was hard. You ever heard of Duke Deuce?
Nah.
Bro, you gotta look up Duke Deuce. You gonna hear the original Crunk Ain't Dead. Yeah. Then you're gonna realize that there's a remix with fucking Project Pat, Juicy J, and Lil Jon. And it's not hard.
It's not knocking.
How is it not hard, bro? That's a crazy combination of people. Bunch of Memphis niggas. That's cold. But it's not hard. It doesn't hit like that. It don't hit. It's on. You ever listen to 3 6 Mafia?
Yeah.
You remember the beat? If you ain't from my hood, get the fuck around here on the Project Pat album.
Oh no, man.
It's like brum, brum, brum. I'm not about to. You know. But yeah, it's off an old Project Pat album. The nigga he dropped the video for it and the shit kind of went viral. Like he was dancing and shit. The shit was just mad funny. Like good ass song. Yeah. Dropped the remix and it was horrible, my nigga.
That's unfortunate.
I was so impressed with how whack it was with that line. But maybe it's because all them niggas is old now. So
this came out recently?
Yeah, this was like 2 weeks. This was last week. That's why it's my most recent draft.
No way.
That was the last thing that I tried to say that I couldn't say, but I feel like I couldn't say it because it was negative.
You only like positivity on your feed.
Yeah, you know how it go. Realize, man.
I keep saying that. Yeah.
Try to tell people that shit, man. Yeah. That's something you really gotta pay attention to, man. Put that in your fucking brain box. Put it in your
lock it in there.
Realize. Who
started that shit? Cause that shit was
Jesus, nigga.
Jesus
H fucking Christ, yo. Yeah. Realize, man. You really gotta realize that. If you don't realize that your real eyes are really gonna realize that thing, you gonna realize that shit later.
This sound like Sandy went to the seashore.
It's only for real eyes, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gonna realize that if you ain't gotta realize. Telling niggas that
I realize that, man.
You realize that your eyes are real though. Like you got real eyes. Like I know a lot of niggas that don't have real eyes.
I appreciate you.
That's why I put that shit out there. Because if you don't realize them real lies, you are really lies. Like
you lying.
You are lies.
Yeah.
You can't realize what the fuck is going on, yo. Pinpoint the shit that's really happening, man. Realize. Realizations. You feel me? Black Planet. Stupid. Yeah.
Alright.
Tequila, man. Tequila and orange juice. That's it.
You good?
Hell yeah.
You got everything out? I think I got everything out.
Nah, I got a fart. That's the only thing I ain't get out this whole interview.
You gonna let it out here or you gonna go to the restaurant?
I thought about it, but I was like, I ain't gonna disrespect my nigga living room. Like, we got a beautiful fuck suite happening. Yeah. I don't wanna erupt. I don't wanna let out this motherfucker.
You got your toxins.
This hot rocket. I got some toxic shit in there right now. If I let that shit out, it's gonna be a bubble. Damn it.
Let's get out of here, bro. Don't fart, man. You gotta get your fart.
Not, bro. I think it passed. As soon as I started talking about it, it was over. The fart is canceled. I didn't.
You did silent but violent? The silent but deadly?
The plan was to sit up. The plan was to sit up and then like just let it out.